Sports encyclopedia. We West Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah.
Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to the conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw the motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slapdicks. Issues get pressed so fast you don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers! What up? We are in the building. It's Truth Telling Thursday. We will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Steve Kim joins us. May have another special guest. My main man, Big Smitty, and I will rock the house. It is Truth Telling Thursday. Pound that like, subscribe, become a member if you're not one. We got a lot to dive into today. Big NFL weekend. My Rams and Eagles. I'm going to give you some picks of the week tomorrow. And big college football weekend as well. And we're going to dive into Travis Kelce and the milk and magnesia today. Smitty and I will have a healthy debate, as we always do. But let's dive into the latest, and that is cancel culture. Vultures is often confused. Cancel culture, that is often confused with accountability. There are two different terms with two different meanings that I believe are being miscued here. Yet one side believes everything is the same. Jimmy Kimmel was fired yesterday. Not canceled. Make sure we're clear here. Jimmy Kimmel was fired yesterday for making a statement about Charlie Kirk, the young man that was gunned down in front of his wife and kids last week on a college campus here in America. Basically said that the killer was a MAGA right-wing extremist, which has been totally debunked and is totally false and a lie. Now, that is just a fireable offense, just as it is to lie or make false allegations for anyone at any entity, as we have found out over the past week with several people being fired. The left are up in arms after the latest firing of this late night host. The right is saying it finally happened to you guys too, right? That's the debate we're having. That's the argument you see on social media and everybody else. The meltdown by the left is, again, the hypocrisy that I talk about in this country and how one-sided this shit has been for quite some time now. And listen, this is not just I'm going to go against the left here and I'm going to defend the right. I'm not. I'm going to actually try to be as honest as I can. The left right now are saying, oh, now it's not freedom of speech. They are asking that very question and questioning that very thing. Freedom of speech. After we had this whole freedom of speech, I said it was in the crosshairs last week. Remember? I said it's in the crosshairs for both sides, regardless of what side you're on. It's in the crosshairs. But what do I know? I know I have been saying it. And here is where hypocrisy looms its ugly head once again. The left, quote, violation of free speech. But we're fucking radio silent when Disney fired Gina Carano, the Mandalorian star, when she came out and spoke against COVID vaccines. I didn't hear one person on the left say anything about her being fired. How funny that is. How ironic. No words. I didn't see Kimmel get on stage and defend her either. That's wild, isn't it? This is the same guy, Jimmy Kimmel, in 2023 that celebrated live on his show Tucker Carlson getting fired at Fox. Now, hold on. Are we seeing the trend here? The hypocrisy. I have had this very argument over the past week regarding free speech versus violating workplace decorum with a bunch of friends of mine, right? So is the workplace decorum, is this that, or is it freedom of speech violation? Y'all can't have it both ways, homie. One day it was workplace decorum, JB. It's not freedom of speech. They got fired for saying something at their job. Now it's freedom of speech violation. Last week it was workplace decorum. You guys kill me, man. The bottom line is he isn't very funny. He's never been, and he only uses his platform to be divisive, contrary to belief. His platform was for comedy, but only thing he does is talk shit about people he disagrees with. So I don't understand. See, it's not like he does a show from 6 to 9 in the morning on YouTube with a co-host and gets the freedom of talk shit and have fun and all that. No, you got millions of people watching you every single night to do a comedic stand-up type of show. All you do is praise for the downfall of others. And now that he is finally being held accountable, the left seems to be up in arms. I want to remind everybody real quick. Remember when the owner of Twitter at the time, Jack Dorsey, banned Donald Trump from Twitter? You guys remember that? Oh, you don't remember that now? Got it. Remember when Jimmy Kimmel actually came right out the very next day after that happened and wrote a hit piece on Rolling Stone magazine stating cancel culture is good for democracy? Quote, Jimmy Kimmel said, cancel culture is good for democracy after Donald Trump was banned on Twitter. Remember what we're saying here, and you can go find all this. It's out there. Well, he did. He did do that. Remember when ESPN, also owned by Disney, fired Sage Steele? Oh, you guys don't remember that now. You don't remember that now. I got it. Oh, that's right. You didn't make a peep about it, did you? Radio silent, Jimmy Kimmel. So miss me with the bullshit. I've been canceled for doing what was right for years. I've been canceled. I know how it is. I've been canceled by being fired. And guess what? Hundreds of inner city kids were hurt by it and continue to be hurt by it, only for idiots like this to celebrate it. Because we become so low IQ and micro level thinkers due to hypocrisy and social media followers' refusal to do research that requires a bit more work than it would to just sit on your dead ass and point fingers at everybody else all day long. Instead of looking at your motherfucking self in the mirror and hold yourself accountable for your actions. Hey, man, eat it, own it, move on. I'll end it with this. The people who are up in arms about Kimmel being canceled are the same folks who mocked the death of a man who got smoked in front of his wife and children on a college campus in America. They are also the same people who will mock the death of someone else in our near future. I don't feel sorry for anyone who has zero compassion for anyone who dies a little less in front of their wife and fucking children. Period. So they can all eat a fucking dick for feeling some type of way. But what do I know? What I do know is my Far East Sider, 317, LeBron Hairline Heaven, Lamar Jackson loving, and AR5 defending. Caitlin Clark jocking. Our main man, Big Smitty, joins the show.
Yo.
I don't like energy. Matt, are you mad? I don't like energy.
I just come in based upon the lead-in affects my intro. I can't come in here dancing and shit and you just got doing a real serious like intro. So I gotta keep it, you know.
So is that like out of respect for
100%. Just like you gotta think my background is on TV. Like if someone had like a monologue about somebody who passed away, you don't transition to the next thing of somebody smiling and laughing on camera. Like that's weird, you know. So that's just how I'm trained being in the business.
Let me actually, I got a beef real quick with something that I'm seeing right now. Will Smith, or not Will Smith, what's his name? Will Compton.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his name? Danny, or what's the other guy's name? Lewan.
Taylor Lewan.
They're on ESPN now on the Get Up every Thursday, I think. So they got a segment on there, and it says straight out of ... And then Will Compton's up there. So apparently it's straight out of Compton, but they don't say straight out of Compton. It's his last name they're using for the segment.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's a good
I don't like it. I might sue for infringement. But go ahead.
You don't own Compton. You're from it. That is his last name.
Without a doubt.
I don't like
his last name. It's a
trademark.
creative idea.
He's violating trademark.
It's a creative idea that the producers came up with that he liked, and I like that. I actually like. I give props where props is due, homie. If it's a good idea, it's a good idea. I ain't got to like diss another entity or another person in order to uplift myself. It's room for us all to eat. If it's a good idea, it's a good idea. What's going on, chat? What's going on, Nate Harm, Ill Bill? We got who's that? TJ Too Nasty. You asked me why am I not in person? Because I'm not making that drive every single day. It is what it is. It's like you asked me why I'm not in person today, but you wasn't praising me when I was in person yesterday. it was more so you should be here.
You damn near fucked up the show this morning already because we had a plan and I forgot about it and you forgot about it.
Oh,
it really almost took you 4 hours to get home.
I know it legit did. I
So
was
I'm gonna tell
you the whole time, pictures and
Let me
everything.
tell a story real quick. I want to tell a story real quick. So yesterday, Smitty left my house, and he proceeded to go back home towards LA. Okay, right there where he lives on Prairie, and I then drank another cup of coffee casually, went out back, cleaned dog shit, watered down the backyard, came back in, took a shower, changed. Went back out, moved my car from the side gate outside my car, boom, got out, came back in, fed the dogs, let them go out, and then stopped, got me a sandwich on the way, and proceeded to go to downtown LA. I had to go there for to turn in some tax documentation. Let's say that.
Yep.
And then I get there, I'm already walking into the court, and Smitty posts on social media or texted us or something that he's still not home.
Get on.
I turned around, dropped the papers off, headed back home, and was damn near back home again, and Smitty still wasn't at home. And Smitty thought I was in a helicopter of some sort. And I'm like, I don't
have to be.
You hit traffic, I didn't.
Because I sent you a picture of my literal environment. There's no way around it. There was no way to get in front of nobody. There was no extra lanes. Unless you did something just completely illegal, or you had a helicopter, or you got a special lane that opened up when you got to driving. There's literally no way that you were downtown at the time you told me I was downtown. We were both downtown at the same time.
I promise
I was before you.
I promise I was.
I promise you.
I promise I was there. I promise you. I
should have made you FaceTime me.
Damn, I would have. I knew
I had just passed downtown when you said that. So I'm like, there's no fucking way. I left an hour before you left. And I wasn't driving slow. I was driving. It's just normal. I wasn't doing nothing special. Wasn't speeding. I wasn't going slow. I just was driving. So
I really don't get it. I don't know if I'm damn near. I'm damn near like tapping myself on the back that I did it, and then like I'm damn near like I feel bad for you like dealing with that much traffic because like I don't know how I missed it and you did it, but it's like crazy. I don't get it. Damn near I feel certain like way.
It's all right. I'm used to it. I'm from the hood, homie. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of ups and downs, so I'm used to being in traffic. I'm used to being in tragic situations and getting myself out of those situations. So don't worry about it. The drive to your house is always smooth. It's very therapeutic. It's dark. There's no traffic. It's just like an hour and 10, hour and 5, depending on how fast I'm going.
That's pretty good.
Sometimes my music is just off and I'm just kind of chilling. I'm vibing. But then when I leave your house, it's a wrap.
I don't get the traffic going back. It shouldn't be going back that way at that time. That's the problem I see. Coming this way, either way. Damn near when you get here in the morning, it's damn near like a doable everyday drive, huh?
Nope.
Huh?
No. It's damn near not.
Why though?
But it is therapeutic.
Hour 5 is damn near a hop, skip, and a jump in LA, homie.
was like an hour 10 yesterday.
I mean, that's damn near a hop skip though. You literally go an hour and 10 from Fox to Inglewood.
I don't work at Fox no more, so I don't know. I ain't done that drop in months.
Anyway, man, let's get to the quote of the day. Before we get to the poll question, brought to you by BetUS TV. Heading over there right now. Steve Kim is here in a few minutes. We may have one more guest joining us. I'll let Smitty know in a minute. How he don't know is beyond the realness of this show.
It's insane like that. I don't know nothing about this show.
Huh?
I don't know anything about this show. I don't know guests coming on. I don't know what's happening every day. I just come on here, I pray, and we just get started.
Quote of the day, Smitty. Wishing for me to fall only makes me want to fly.
I like that. So when others pray against your demise, it motivates you to even be greater.
Yes.
So you enjoy having haters.
I do. Like if I was Jimmy Kimmel and in that situation, I'd be trying to grind it, even do a bigger thing. If he's
I'm sure he is.
Do something bigger, like right? Do something bigger.
I'm sure he is. He's been on air since like 2003.
I know it's crazy. I never watched one show.
Like regardless of that's just crazy. Just from a TV standpoint, like damn, this motherfucker off now. Just off that. He said way more.
So he got the little Mexican dude. He's on his show too.
Oh, the funny. I think so. The dude be going around like interviewing NBA players and stuff, being funny.
I don't know. I saw him getting escorted. I saw him getting escorted. He got escorted out too.
Yeah, that's cold.
I didn't know he was on there.
That's cold blooded.
Yeah,
I didn't think this particular statement was the thing that get him out of there.
Because he said it before.
I feel like he said way crazier something there. So I'm saying if you're gonna do it, you should have been something years ago. This was nothing. This was nearly nothing to me.
But Biden was in office though.
The biggest thing is that he joked about how Trump was mourning, and then he went to like it was like a little joke. Like I don't know. I didn't really think that was like that big of a deal. He didn't say nothing bad about Charlie at all.
His jokes are well, he said the killer was a far right extremist. That's not true.
He said that
he's MAGA. He's MAGA.
He said MAGA is trying their hardest this week to try to make him seem like he's not one of them. I think it's exactly what he said. And then he moved on, and then he just said, well, Trump has an interesting way of mourning it. And then he went to Trump talking about, what he's doing with the White House.
Is he funny?
That was not a big of a deal.
But was it funny?
People laughed.
Has he ever been funny?
Again, comedy is about, well, I'll say this. He's been on air since 2003, so a lot of people think he's funny.
No, it's not funny. I
said a lot of people enjoy things. I think he's good at what he does, regardless. Like, take away bias, because I don't go out and watch Jimmy Kimmel show all the time, but he's been on air first since I was a fucking kid, so I know, we see stuff. I think he's good at what he does.
I did not know that. I did not know he was on that long. Here's the thing.
That's why people I think are reacting. They're like, "Damn, you just gonna take Jimmy Kimmel off just off that?"
Here's the thing I agree with you on. That's why the realest show. I want to make sure people are clear. I don't think people realize like I'm not for firing anyone because I've been fired, and I'm not for canceling nobody because I've been canceled. The problem I have is, we've had these talks about Robert De Niro and all these people. Like he's a left. He's come out and supported Biden and hates Trump and all this. And he also had a baby at 85 years old or whatever, and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
That don't mean I go stop watching his movies or, automatically go to the hate. The hypocrisy of it is that's what people do though. Like they've done it to me personally. That's why I have a little bit of insight. I've seen it happen over and over and over. I don't know anyone that I know that sit there and says, fuck you. Now, I do see from the right side that people go, I'm never going to watch another Robert De Niro movie ever. And I'm like, yeah, damn. I mean, that's just the two extremes we have in America that's divided the whole country, in my opinion. And that's just how it is, in my opinion. Like, I don't think you should, again, though, that's why I said freedom of speech is in the crosshairs, homie. It goes back to why I said it. Like you now can't not have an opinion without being hated by one side or the other, regardless of what side you're on. That's the part I don't appreciate in this new world that we're living in.
I agree with you on that.
I just don't. That part of it, I miss the old world. I'm just telling you right now, whatever that is, I miss it. I miss being able to have an argument. I miss being able to talk shit. I miss chunking them if we had to and go back and be friends later that night. I miss all that. There's no more of that no more. Social media and the disrespect you're allowed to type to certain people has allowed the country to become so pussy and soft that it's taken away the fabric of how this country was built. That's just my opinion. I don't think you can have a drink with the homie anymore, disagree, leave friends. Now, if you leave after disagreement, you'll find out you're unfollowed tomorrow by that guy on social media.
Yeah.
Unfollowing City is the new like beef in person.
Yeah, like I don't rock with you no more, for sure. Nah, for
That's
sure.
crazy,
Yeah.
bro. I never
a crazy
thought,
space to be in because like that's not how I move at all. Like I can disagree and we can. Now again, you got to keep it respectful. Like I'm not saying like the argument that I always hear is that people say it depends what you're disagreeing on. You know, if you're disagreeing on stuff that affects my rights or this, that, or third, then like to them like it's a no-brainer. So I don't know. I guess
I just don't know if you can I don't know if you can pick and choose though is the problem. I don't know if you can dissect every single thing. I think a disagreement should be a disagreement. I don't believe it means that if you've known me long enough, let me just say that. If you've known me long enough and you know my integrity and character, I don't believe any disagreement. Now, if I just came out and said some wild shit about your parents or something, like it's a different discussion. That's not a disagreement to me. That's more of a personal attack. There's a personal attack part of it and a disagreement. We all know. Oh, you getting defensive, homie, or you getting offensive in a conversation. We know that's not a disagreement. That means, all right, I'll beat your ass in if you want to get offensive about something that has nothing to do with the argument. That's a whole nother discussion.
Let me make up like a hypothetical. Like this is like an extreme example. But this is like, let's say a politician came out and said all women should be back in the kitchen. They should be out the work field. They should be at home, cooking, cleaning, having babies, not working anymore. And let's say you agreed with that. And you was like supporting that guy. If a woman came to you who was your friend and they see that you're agreeing with that, they might not be friends with you anymore because like, damn, you agree with something that's so like against who I am that I can't be cool with you anymore because I just learned that about you. So like that's obviously that's an extreme example, but my point is that's the argument from those people who disagree with this. They're saying you agree with somebody, whether it's Trump, whether it's whatever, or whether it's Biden, whatever side you on, that's so opposite of what they believe in that they feel like, oh, I can't align myself with you anymore because this ain't like we disagreeing on who's better between Kobe and LeBron. And this ain't Kobe and LeBron. This is like some real life stuff that you agreeing with somebody who like to me is whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's my point.
I understand that argument. I understand that.
But that's my point. Like, to me, women used to think that way years ago, right? Now we become what we call progressive thinkers. And progressive thinkers have created a lane, to me, that has allowed feminism to take over the country and lose the alpha male in this country. I believe that's the same topic, but a bigger scope. So if I had a different opinion about it, that woman you're discussing, I would hope, knew my true character and would understand after she's known me for 20, 30 years. All right, I know JB. He actually thinks that they should be in the kitchen doing this and this and this for whatever reason. He doesn't mean that he agrees with the woman not being able to earn money, work a job, be the breadwinner. Because I've never said that either. I said women have become.
So just for clarity, that was an example. That was like
I know. But if I did go that way to your example, the woman, I would hope, understands it is an opinion that I have with somebody that came out publicly, happened to be a political guy. I don't go with the political guy because I don't vote. So I try to stay down the middle. I'm a conservative thinking human being, but I don't vote for a reason because I'm independent, and I don't believe there's an independent party that's taking this country anywhere new. So that's all I'm saying. So that at the end of the day, I try to, even though I lean more right with my views, I still try to, if they're wrong, I'll call them out. If they're right, it is what it is. If the left's right, I'll say what it is. But right now, it just it's unfortunate that we have this much divide. That's all I can really tell you. Overall, because I don't know how many Americans really want to see, because Rome is falling. If you haven't noticed, if you haven't seen Rome and Paris and London, if you haven't seen any of that shit, it's falling. And it's funny because like Freddie Mac will say independent and he'll laugh, right? Because he doesn't. That's the thing. See, that's why we're fucked up, because he doesn't realize what that even means. He hears me say one thing. Freddie Mac also is the same guy that sees an American flag flying over somebody's house, and he'll go by that house and say that guy's racist. I'll drop the mic on that, man. Anyway, let's move on. I got a quote of the day we just did, and contrary to belief, brought to you by Valor. So make sure you head on over there. Bam, Valor, get 20% off. Using the promo code Coach JB. Smitty, your opinion doesn't change reality, contrary to belief. It really doesn't. I don't care what opinion it is. At the end of the day, if my opinion is way off and Smitty's opinion is way off, the reality will come out, and then the truth will come out, and we'll be like, damn, our opinion didn't change shit that happened. Nothing.
Unless you're in a position of power, then your opinion can lead to reality.
So you're saying like control. You say you control the narrative.
Yeah, like if you control the narrative,
illegal. You're saying you're illegally doing it.
Or I'm just saying like
a judge.
If you're a boss, you're a judge. If you're a boss of a company, if you're a president, if you're in a position of power where you can make where your opinion can lead to action, then to me that's the only outlier. But everyday people like you and I, people in the chat, whatever we agree with, disagree with, like you said, at the end of the day, it ain't gonna change nothing. That's why, to that point, that's why we all shouldn't be getting so worked up about stuff. At the end of the day, our opinion ain't changing shit. It ain't. So it's like, why we getting so mad about everything?
Poll question, Smitty, real quick. I want to dive into it to get the party started. It's a Truth Telling Thursday. Should Travis Kelce retire? Go.
After this season, yeah, for sure. I think after this season, he can go.
I can't believe that's the picture. I can't believe.
I mean, he has nothing left to prove, though. I mean, Travis Kelce is one of the greatest tight ends of all time. That's just the actual fact. The numbers, the rings, everything he's done. He's one of the greatest tight ends we've ever seen. He has the rings. He has the money. He's just proposed, about to get married. Like right now, he's just playing just to add to the legacy, which I respect, just because he loves the game, which I respect. But I mean, we started seeing this probably last year, maybe 2 years ago, the slow decline of Travis Kelce. He's now a guy who balls out every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like every other game, he might go in and make a couple plays, but he goes quiet for a while. When he was in his prime, he was like basically wide out number one in Kansas City. You knew Kelce was going to go out there and ball out, get 7 to 9 catches, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. It was like automatic. Now he has multiple games where he's quiet. It's like 3 catches for 20 yards. Him and Mahomes is putting their arms in the air. They're not in sync. So I think this is last year. He tries to end it with a bang. See how far the Chiefs can take it. See if he can try to sneak out one more ring, and then go out and focus on life after football, because he has a podcast. He's been on Saturday Night Live. He's married to a pop star. Like he's gonna do a lot more off the field anyway. So yeah, I think last season is this year.
And that's a great segue, because that's why he should go in tomorrow and turn in his keys and retire. That's why he should walk into Andy Reid's office and I'm done.
You mean like right now?
Right now, yeah. Right now. Wow. As dramatic as I sound, right now, because of what you just mentioned, which set me up, gave me the lob. I appreciate it. No problem. Here's the issue he's done. Like you just said it. Does podcasts, off the field with his broad. He lost old girl for this girl. He's got all this other drama, all the commercials, all the fame, all the shit that's come with it has clearly, just go back and look. And since the inception of when he became milk of magnesia and got the soul sucked out of him and all the Lowrys disappeared, go look at his stats. Go look at his production. Tight ends are based on production. You don't need to score 1,000 touchdowns. You don't need to have 1,000 yards, but you better be productive when you're in there. He is not productive whatsoever. Go back to 2023. He has had 8 touchdowns. He had 12 in 22 alone. So he has clearly declined. And here's the decline, not only yards per catch, not only catches, receptions, or whatever, yardage and touchdowns. Every single possibility has declined. Drop balls, all-time high in the last 3 years. He's dropped more balls each year. If I'm the owner, GM, or head coach, I have to look at it and say, what is going on? You're not helping my team whatsoever. That's the bottom line. At the end of the day, he's not a difference maker, Smitty, like he once used to be. There is no more safety blanket for Mahomes anymore with Travis Kelce, period. And now you don't even know if he's going to catch the routine catch. Now that's a huge problem for me if I'm the quarterback. To me, he's more of a distraction than he is a positive guy on the field.
I do think you're going a little too far, though, saying that he's like no longer like at the end of the day, even in a down year last year, he got almost 100 catches. He had 97 catches, 823 yards. You know what I'm saying? Now, touchdowns definitely declined, but he's 35 years old. He's 13. Year 13. Rob Gronkowski, the guy who we look at as another all-time great at his position, played 11 years total in the league and took a break in between. So, like it's natural to have a decline at year 12 and 13 at this position in which you got to go out there and block and chip defensive ends, you know what I'm saying, and go out there and catch the ball. Like, to me, he's still probably their best receiver on the team right now. Now, once Rashee Rice comes back, you could argue that Rashee Rice will probably take that spot. But my point is, it's not like to say Kelce is not impacting the team anymore. That's wrong. I mean, the guy went out there and I think scored a touchdown last week, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he's still out there making plays, but it is a decline. He's not out there getting 8 touchdowns a year, 1,200 yards. It's a decline. As every great player declines as they get older.
Yeah, you said two things out of your mouth that's literally hypocritical.
Hypocritical.
No, what's the
ironic?
Word? No. It's you said oxymoronic.
Oxymoronic.
You said two things oxymoronic. You said he's getting banged up for being on the line of scrimmage, chipping and blocking defensive ends. That's not what he does. He hasn't done that in 5 years. He's a wide receiver who's displaced from the line of scrimmage. He's very seldom on the end man of the line of scrimmage. He's normally split out or off the ball where he can get loose and not have to take any of that.
But he does do that sometimes, correct?
He's not a blocker at all. He's actually a very bad blocker. He's always been a bad blocker.
I didn't say he was good at it, but does he have to bang?
But I'm just saying he's a tight end, right?
Yes.
So what are we talking about? If he's not a tight end and not doing the things we need for a tight end, then he's just a glorified wide receiver, as you just mentioned. He's not giving me wide out production, Smitty. So what is he giving me?
Kelce only come in on guaranteed pass situations, and he's always a 7 from the line.
Hold on, you know football.
On the line often, actually.
You know football, though. You're smarter than this. You can't tell me that the tight end is not. You can't tell me the tight end not playing tight end, and then he's not giving me wide out numbers, and then he's still productive. You can't. It doesn't make no sense. He's not doing anything at tight end in the run game to help me because we don't use him as a blocker. He's dropping balls and less productive at wide out, but yet he's still productive? It don't make no sense.
I mean, 800 some yards, 97 catches is still productive for any team. I'm sorry.
I don't believe it is. Here's why.
It is, though.
I don't believe it is. I believe
you play quarterback.
Here's the reason. That's why I'm saying it. He averaged 8 yards a catch last year. It clearly is a decline. 823 yards. Here's my macro stance on this. Smitty, if I put you out there, you're going to get 700 yards. I could put anybody out there in the NFL, and it's not real yards. It's not real production. It's a guy who's out there.
It's literally real yards.
You know what I mean? It's a guy that's out there, and he just happens to be out there and getting.
Why don't every tight end get those numbers in if that's the case?
Well, if there's a solo tight end in a wide receiver pass happy offense, they do. Look at it.
I don't see all now.
What do you mean?
I see the best tight ends get those numbers. Yeah, I don't see.
Why did a rookie Brock Bowers absolutely shit on him last year?
Yeah, Bowers is a fucking dog. That's the
rookie. A rookie shitted on him.
Rookie don't mean nothing. Bowers is a dog.
Have you seen what he had to do? Did you see what he had to do?
The best tight end in the league right now.
But Bowers had to actually block. He was at the end man line of scrimmage. He actually blocked and they ran.
I love Bowers. He's on my fantasy team.
Wrong. They did all the shit a real tight end does, but yet you're giving this guy a pass for being displaced and being a straight wide out that had 800 yards.
I get you don't like Kelce because of whatever.
No, I'm not talking about
who he's married to and what side he leans. I get all that, but let's keep it football. If you keep it football, you cannot tell this guy ain't one of the best tight ends we've ever seen. Like, that's a fact. I'm not saying he's the GOAT, but he's one of the best tight ends we've seen. That's you can't even argue that. He's made big plays in big games. He's made big plays in the Super Bowl. Look at his stat line. Look at his numbers. Like, whatever you want to look, you want to look at big plays, you want to look at moments, you want to look at numbers, you want to look at stats, you want to look at whatever you want to look at, he's done that. There's not even an argument. You sound crazy trying to argue it. You can be real about stuff. It's okay to be real, JB.
I know, just like you just did. This is why y'all are hypocrites.
Y'all though.
Y'all. This is why y'all.
Like, we the realest show. What is it?
The left. So here's why. You just said keep it football,
right,
JB. You said keep it football, JB. When did I mention anything about politics in that segment about Kelce? Go ahead.
Not a mention at all.
You did. You just did, though.
I know you.
No. You don't know me. You just did.
I do know you.
Football. You said I get you don't like him because the way he leans and his girlfriend and you made it political, homie. What are you talking about?
You brought up his girlfriend in your opening,
and I never said anything political.
I brought that up.
I brought up the sister too. And what are you talking about?
That's my point. I was saying you brought that up. That's
like this is the hypocrisy that I discuss every day, homie. You try to throw in other shit. You making up shit for this guy's 800 yards.
You said when he got with milk of magnesia, that's when you started to see the decline. That's off the field. So I use what you said, and I use it. I said I get you don't like some of the off the field things he's doing, which you led with. Go back and listen to what you said. And that's why I did it. I'm a bad boy with this shit. I listen before I speak.
I'm a bad boy too. It's crazy.
You talk and you forget what you say. And then you're like, I said that shit? Yes, you said that. We got a button. We got a rewind button. You can go rewind and go watch it later if you want to.
So hold on now. Because you're not going to like this.
I be fucking him up. If y'all really I be fucking him up. Go ahead.
You're actually like making my point. I don't think anyone agrees with you at all. But
nobody knows your point.
Anyway, so when you discuss Tyreek Hill or one of them dudes off the field, it's okay. I got it. So that's okay, though, right? When you discuss anyone else off the field issues and say they're declining, it's okay. But now, all of a sudden, it's a right-wing thing.
I see what you're doing. So when JB is getting cooked, y'all, he tries to distract and redirect the conversation. He tries to change topics from one thing to another entity to try to distract. And then he does that fake laugh. He's really pissed right now. He's mad that he lost. JB's he's the ultimate competitor. He hates losing. So he does that fake laugh that to make it seem like he's good.
Nitty, I don't know I don't think anybody in the chat other than pro Black Freddie Mac absolutely agrees with you. I don't think not one person other than Hemi Noise, Freddie Mac, pro Black Freddie Mac, and that's it. I don't think there's anybody else.
You love validation. I'm glad that you need that, and that's cool for that. You need that. That you need like people behind you. And
the truth is true.
I know it makes you feel good. I actually like as a player. I love the away games. I love going to the away crowd.
You love what?
You suck. Boo.
You love what? Away games.
I love playing at Clemson and going to Central Michigan, Western Michigan, Toledo. I love going to IU Bloomington and then beating them. I love that. So I'm glad the fans don't like me. I'm used to it. It's year 3, homie. They been not liking me. I love it. I like that. Makes my dick hard. I'm glad they don't like me.
I'm using my terms. Number one. Number two, I think you forgot who you're talking to. Like, you must have forgot who you're talking to. Because, like, I'm tripping off the fact that you think I haven't been hated 20 times, 1,000 times more than you for the last 7 years. What are we talking about, homie? What are we talking about? What do you mean? Well, listen.
In the real world, in the real world, sure. But on this show,
this is the hypocrisy. Again, the hypocrisy that you spew out of your mouth. If you started the porch and had it going, and I came on as a guest, homie, half your audience would hate me.
No, of course.
Stop. I started the show. What do you think the audience is going to be?
No, I agree with you. I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm saying you get
stop using that excuse then, homie, every day. It is what it is. We all have haters.
No, I'm cool with it. You the one to keep bringing it up and saying everybody disagrees with you. I'm like, they disagree with me because this is your show.
But I didn't bring it up at all.
It's the Jamie show now. Big Smitty.
Our show now, he said.
Thank you, D. Jones. That's proving his point, Jason. You're literally proving my point. Thank you.
We've already proven, you said out your mouth, that D. Jones is one of the most low IQ people in the chat.
I never said that about you.
So now all of a sudden you agree with him.
I never said that.
I mean,
let's move on to one of our priority topics before we go to our first break, man. I know you saw this, JB, but
told me yesterday about it.
I gotta get your opinion on this. I know we didn't talk about this yesterday. The NCAA is eliminating the spring transfer portal window and shifting to a single portal window. This is big time news that came out yesterday. Everybody's talking about it right now. Jason, you are coach. JB, let's don't get it twisted. Once the coach, always a coach. You know, there's like probably nobody else who has a mic in front of them. So I gotta hear your opinion, man. What's your take on this? Do you like it? You love it? What say you?
Is it real? Like, is it official?
Yes, it's legit. I read the article last night.
I did too, but I'm just making sure. Like, is it going to stick? Is it going to go to court? Is it going to be fought? Like, it could be real and it could have passed but is it done? Like, we don't know if it's done. I've read the fine print. We don't know if it's going to stick. I don't until it does. Man, listen, it should have been this way from the jump. This is just now back to original one-time transfer rule is what it really basically is. Why are we going backwards? I have no idea. So why hasn't it just been this way? Like, why are we doing 7 fucking transfers a year? I believe they had to shit or get off the pot right now. And they figured that the product is deteriorating in front of their very eyes. And they finally see that it's about to implode. And they had to put a stop to the transfers. That's my personal opinion. Just from talking to a few coaches last night, they think that the NCAA, finally, the non-caring assholes of America, only when it matters for them, now cares. They didn't care when you just added a new portal, Smitty, 3 months ago. Remember, you added a new portal. So now all of a sudden we're going to take everything back. Why? Have you noticed there's not one explanation as to why?
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet.
Why are you making it one portal? Why are you doing it? Why all of a sudden have you come to you have a premonition overnight and you came out and, oh shit, we had a bad premonition. We got to change today. Let's go and make this pass. I'm thinking there's lawsuits involved with the Pavias and all these other guys wanting to play more years and be able to transfer 4 times in 4 years, plus play extra years. All the other things we've added to it. Plus, bottom line is, I think the continuity of the entire landscape is making college football a bad product. And to be honest, I believe it's hurting the betting game. I believe the betting world's getting affected tremendously. And I think somebody's whispered in their ear, hey, we're losing billions of dollars because you can't bet no more on college football because NCAA said, why not? He said, because we don't know who the fuck anyone is. We don't know who fucking Johnny is no more. Because he was at Georgia 6 weeks ago. And I put him down on my fantasy, and now he's in Alabama. And you didn't even know, NCAA. And now we're having a problem. Now Houston's getting called. Got a problem, Houston. And now all of a sudden they renege and they're backpedaling. They're getting in the backpedal and looking like fucking Deion Champ Bailey type of motherfuckers out here. They look pretty as hell, backpedaling, turning, running. And they're like, oh, shit, money's going away. I'm just telling you, dog, something screamed to them to do this because they don't just do it out of nowhere. They don't just do it out of nowhere. NCAA don't just operate like that. So something's going on. I don't know.
I thought I read something it's obvious, but like a lot of coaches were obviously like pushing for this. I know Ryan Day, I think, has made a comment about this maybe earlier this month, just saying that he believes like most of the other coaches agree with him, but like it's a tough system to like have to re-recruit twice within the year, and then specifically the teams that are like in the playoffs having to worry about their players transferring before the bowl game or the big title game or the playoff game.
It's crazy. You sound like me. Crazy. You sound like me. Literally 3 years ago when I argued you and Matt actually agreed with the other side. And then I was telling you what it's going to do in 3 years. And now 3 years have come and look what happened. You sound like I did 3 years ago. Crazy. Like, it's unbelievable, actually. Like, it's literally like, damn, JB was right again. Like, crazy.
Like, what did I say 3 years ago? Tell me exactly what I said.
You and Matt argued me and talked about union. You guys talked about employees of the schools. You guys talked about letting them transfer as much as they want. You guys talked about it's not going to water down college football. You guys talked about all those things, in particular, those 4 things that I just mentioned to you real quick, just as a drop of a dime since you asked me.
Yeah.
And then I just proved you.
I don't remember what I said 3 years ago. I'm going to be real with you. So that's why.
I'm telling you.
it's impressive that you remember exactly what
I remember everything.
Not what Matt said, but that's what I said specifically 3 years ago.
Well, you and Matt said the exact same thing. And then
I agreed exactly with Matt said. Okay, cool. Maybe I did.
Then me and Matt got into a fight. about he wanted union representation.
I remember Matt saying that.
And then I said, nah, are you going to give them 401k? Are you going to make them pay taxes? Are you going to hit their taxes? Are you going to give them bereavement pay? Are you going to give them fucking?
I remember all that with you and Matt.
Yeah, remember that?
You and Matt. Yep.
Yeah. Now, guess what you do to get rid of all that JB predicted 3 years ago? Mm-hmm. You enter one portal. Now you make one portal. Now, guess what? Now I can't go to those schools and get a bag at every school and hit each school for all those things. Now we got revenue sharing, right? Mm-hmm. It's funny. It's ironic that this happened after the revenue sharing thing kicked in. Why is that? Why is the revenue sharing thing that just happened, everybody thought was going to make billions of dollars, why is now that stopping? Why are they doing this? Macro speaking, they're like, oh, shit, we got to stop them going to 4 schools because the revenue sharing thing may become something that we can't control at all. And now we got catches in the fucking frenzy to get wherever the big dollar is at the moment. If Notre Dame, for instance, leaves and goes to a new conference, you know what it's going to do for the TV rights and the revenue sharing of college football? If they leave after all these years, Smitty, which they just have come out and said we will go to the SEC.
I saw that.
Notre Dame's going to leave? Something's getting works. And then this happens. See, I'm macro and think outside the box about all the shit. Why all of a sudden has Notre Dame finally said, you know what, we might go to SEC? If you've asked Notre Dame for the last 50 years, they'll tell you absolutely not. We're independent. We're not leaving fucking NBC.
I thought it was because that the college football playoffs and them not being in a conference and not having a conference game could ultimately affect them when it comes to like rankings and stuff like that. I thought that was the biggest reason.
It's a great point, and that's what I mentioned last year. I said they'll never be higher than the 5th seed.
Right.
They'll go undefeated and still can be the 5th seed because they didn't have a conference title game. And they absolutely came out and addressed that and said, no, we're not leaving. They still said it. So now, all of a sudden, you've come out and now saying I'm going to leave. And then all of a sudden, one portal hits. And then all of a sudden, revenue sharing hits. And then all of a sudden, I'm not buying it. Something macro level that we don't know.
What is your conspiracy brain telling you? Because you're saying something right now. Like
that's what I was just getting to. Like something that we don't know is happening behind the doors that's going to come down the pipe. Something macro that we don't probably know. Whether it's NCAA getting told by SEC, ACC, and other places that, hey, motherfucker, we're going to pull out. We're going to leave your motherfuckers. Like I've been saying for 3 or 4 years, and maybe coming down. Maybe they said, hey, we're going to leave you guys. We don't need the NCAA. Because the NCAA sees right now that they don't need them. Like, what do these schools need from the NCAA right now in this current landscape? With NIL being outside sourced, with the TV contracts that have nothing to do with NCAA. It's with ESPN, Fox, and all these other affiliates. Nothing to do with NCAA. With revenue sharing, had nothing to do with NCAA. With name, image, and likeness that you can not only get a bag from an outside source, but you can still get money now for jersey sales and other things on campus. NCAA don't have nothing to do with it. What is the NCAA now? Where is the leverage that they hold? See, they always have leverage.
Yeah.
Now they don't have leverage.
As a player, like when I was playing, I never really like paid attention to all that. So like, but I guess and obviously times have changed now since when I was playing versus now. But you make a hell of a point. Like they're just the entity that's there. They're just the brand at this point. But they're not really doing anything at all for the players or for the schools or for the team. So let me ask you this then. Do you think this move then to go to the single transfer portal is because they're probably having these conversations behind the scenes and they're getting nervous and they're trying to find a way to like appease the coaches and the leagues and the teams by making them stay put and not separate themselves? You know what I'm saying? Because like to your point, like it should have been a single transfer portal. It should have never been 2 of them. This is a common sense thing. So for them to just randomly do it right now, I'm seeing what you're seeing. It's like somebody must be threatening them. Something's going on. There's no way they just did this.
Just to get out the box real quick, I think there's a few things going on. Number one, the fresh blood is not entering the NCAA institution anymore. And then, see, I'm probably have the most macro level take on this that you'll hear today on anyone's platform, because a lot of people that talk don't actually have experience or hands-on experience with Pell Grant, FAFSA, how to fill a dorm room and put money into the college, how to get financial aid into the college, let's say for over 150 student athletes, which becomes huge money for the institution, especially when you bring out-of-state students onto the campus. UCLA, you know why they went to out-of-state students?
Why?
They went to out-of-state students more. They pushed this whole narrative to get more out-of-state students because UCLA, a UC system in California that's struggling, especially, and I'm not taking a shot at it, I'm being honest. This is a liberal institution. It's been since I've been born. It's always been, they need dollars from outside entities outside the state of California because of the taxation that we have, because of all the different rules, and we don't have in-state student loans anymore as we once did. Now they're coming back, but we don't have them like we once did. So you got to go get out of state, which brings more Pell Grant money, more dollars. Out-of-state student fees are higher than in-state. So especially with the COVID, since COVID happened, and then we took away the ACT and SAT score, and we still didn't take high school players. So just listen to what I'm saying here. If I didn't take the high school players and I eliminated the test score, and UCLA still didn't take them, for instance, I'm just talking UCLA, and they still didn't take those high school players, the enrollment and everything since COVID has gone like this. So guess what the NCAA finally saw, in my macro opinion?
Yep.
The dollars are going away, and the high school Pell Grant, the high school kids financial aid, the high school kids dollars has been eliminated because we have 10,000 kids in a portal every year. The portal dollars aren't new dollars.
Right. It's the same money, just recycling at all. You're not bringing in anything new. That's a good point.
It's that absolute same dollar amount. And if you're going to shit on the high school and the junior college player, which has happened since COVID, I've been telling you guys for 3-4 years, the Blood Life 2 institutions are new blood. And they haven't had new blood in 4 or 5 years. And it's now biting them in the ass. It's now biting the NCAA in the ass. And that's just me macro thinking. I believe they're now going to get, I got to go back and get high school now. I got to get back into high school now. Again, it's only when the NCAA needs it. And that's why they're the fucking non-caring assholes of America. They always have been. And our youth has suffered for 5 years. We got more mental health issues, more death, more heart attacks, more fucking on-the-field deaths in football than we've ever seen. Why? We don't know. I'm not going to get into the conspiracies. All I do know is this. High school football, blood life, has been eliminated. And it's because of the portal. It's because of COVID. It's because of the elimination of the SAT and ACT score. And it's the imploding of junior college. And all the blood lives that feed the NCAA have died, and they're dying. And now, all of a sudden, you need to go back and get into the old blood and start to rejuvenate this thing and start all over. So guess what they'll do? Oh, we're going to eliminate the portal. We got to keep guys in place so we can bring new guys in because the portal's flooded the NCAA money. And now we have no new money. If we got 10,000 people in the portal, we have no new money coming in. It's just sitting in there. And guys can sit in the portal and still take classes for free at the old institution.
Damn, you cooking right now, homie. So really, you saying the NCAA, they don't care until their pockets get hit.
Of course.
That's what you basically saying in summation. Also, a separate conversation. I know we got to go to break soon, but we haven't got to. But we typically got, like, how is this going to affect the coaches now who only recruit through the portal? Like, for example, I know, like Dion, just for example, like he don't travel to your house. He just stays at home, stays in Colorado, and he calls you. It's nothing but transfer portal. Now, with it going down to one portal, it's going to force everybody to go the Dabo Sweeney route and go back to like the old school recruiting, sending letters and going and traveling. I just wonder how that's going to affect these new age coaches when it comes to that piece of it too. That's going to be intriguing to watch in the upcoming seasons.
Well, what it might do is it might bring back old school coaches.
Hello.
Because Urban Meyer would definitely benefit in LA with one portal. I'm just throwing it out there. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. Back at it on the Coach AB Show with Big Smitty, as we have a proud new sponsor. Valor is getting me excited. I am fucking hyped. This new drink. Fuck you doing, homie?
Yeah, my fault, man.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry, man. That drive killed me, man. I'm exhausted. 2-hour drive.
Oh, you don't know why I'm excited and hyped already?
No,
I know it's 5 a.m, but goddamn, homie.
What's going on, homie?
We got this new sponsor. Valor.
Valor?
Hold on, man. You haven't had a Valor?
You ain't tell me about Valor.
You're that tired.
You ain't tell me about Valor.
Look at this.
I mean, the can looks dope. What is it?
Valor Energy, homie.
All right, well, let me try it real quick, man.
You want to fucking pick me up? Shit.
Does it really work?
What? Watch out, homie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Is that a bullshit?
It's instant energy, homie. It's instant energy, homie.
So you're hyped right
It's
now.
instant energy, homie. Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.
Valor.
Blueberries and cream, nitrogen infused.
No. Berries and cream.
No, this is
Nitrogen
this is my
infused.
favorite. Blueberries and cream, my
No.
favorite flavor.
Berries and cream.
Blueberries. Matter of fact, I got another one over here. Orange cream infused, homie.
Wait up, there's 3 different colors?
3 right here. I heard it's more on the website.
Kelly, you like Valor?
You like it too, Kelly? The dogs like Valor. I wouldn't give it to the dog, but they probably would like it because its flavor is amazing. Blueberries and
Goddamn.
cream.
And you can mix it with tequila and vodka?
What's the website, homie? What's the website? We got to tell them to go to the website right now because I heard that they got even more than one flavor. Go to valorenergy.com right now and use promo code
Coach AB and get
20% off your first order.
through the month of September. I encourage all our fans, our loyal fans, to post a picture with their Valor just like Smitty and I do and enter a sweepstakes. Our winner will guest host a show with Big Smitty and I.
You ain't gonna guess that's the whole show, but we gonna bring you in and let you talk that talk for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna be real with you. Tag Coach AB, tag Valor Energy, post a picture, hashtag, and we're gonna bring you on the show for a few minutes, man. Valor, VALR energy.com. I'm hyped up right now.
Look at these Valor t-shirts, merch. We got it. Woo-hoo. Look at that backside for me. Way more athletic. Way more athletic. Valor. Check it out. Coach AB, promo code 20% off right now. Peace. Right here. You know, like this is
Stop. We're not about to do that though.
It's becoming so bad, homie. Like what are we doing? What are we doing?
The Colts are winning. That's what the Colts are doing.
What are we doing? Because of her, right? Because of her, right? Because of her, Smitty?
Because of the organization and the team, our head coach and Stipend,
her.
the players we got on there, the big pickups and Cam Bynum who we got.
Just say because of her.
Our
Just say because of her.
Who made the big time kick at the end of the game because we stay together.
Oh, man.
Leave her alone.
Hey, I picked them. I won some money. I had a good weekend, by the way. Here's the issue.
Homie.
Here's the issue, though.
What's the issue?
The penalty to me was bullshit, and Denver should have won the game.
You get those all the time. I don't want to hear no woulda, coulda, shoulda, homie. It's football. It's bad penalty calls throughout the entirety of a football game. You still have to go out there and make the kick, and the coach still had to be in position to even kick the fucking field goal. When it's your team.
Hey, Shaun, when it's his team, it's good. It always happens. But if it's his team that it happens against, then they got fucked. You notice how that works?
I've been on that side of the fence so many times. So when it finally benefits me, I'm
Hey, Bailey, can you put the owner with the headset? Can you put the pick back up?
I bet before you say what you about to say, Shaun, it better not be any disrespect to the late, great Jim Irsay's daughter who just wants to listen in. That's all she's doing. She's the owner of the team, whether y'all like it or not. And she's listening in to what's going on so she can continue to learn and know what's going on with her team. She owns the team. So go ahead, Shaun.
So I'm talking to Carly Irsay. I'm going to take the hyphen Gordon out of this because obviously he's not having any influence on what you should and shouldn't do. I read a statement where you said you wanted to listen in So you knew if the people talking on the headsets knew what they were doing. Okay, that's all good and well, but now why are you listening? Because by now you should know if the people you're listening to know what they're doing. Now you're just being nosy. That's it.
Woman.
Yeah, you're being overbearing. You're being intrusive. Because you've already found out why you said was the reason you put the headsets on in the first place. Right? So you've listened to multiple games of the communication on the headsets, right? So you should have a great idea about if you think Shane Steichen and his staff understand and know what they're doing from a football standpoint. Now you need to take the headsets off and go back up in the owner's box and just be an owner. Because this is intrusive. This is just being nosy. This is trying to be seen.
Fuck, amen. Pray. That's preaching. He preached right there. That
was one of your worst takes you ever said on this show.
That's the greatest take he's ever said. That's the greatest take he's ever had.
That's one of your worst takes I've ever had.
Greatest Sean King take ever was right there.
That was the worst.
That was the greatest take ever. Greatest take ever.
She's not bothering nobody, Sean. She's not telling them what to coach.
She's being intrusive and nosy. Maybe there's something that they want to say that they need to communicate that they may be hesitant to communicate because she's on.
She you don't know, Carl. That's the problem. She say what you want to say.
Man, you don't know that woman either, man.
No, Carly. I'm a coach. I've been around the Colts since I was
I played for the Colts, man.
And that's why you scored. They did you wrong in your head. That's why you scored. Ding, 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 ding. The real story just came out, Shaun.
No, me and Jim Irsay were actually friends. Like, we saw each other, we know each other.
We act like it's his fucking daughter.
Yeah, we're back in the building. It is Truth Telling Thursday. Make sure you head on over to Patreon for Titties and Tequila tonight for the Thursday night Amazon Prime game. As it'll be back. We're back. Titties and Tequila. Member up. If you're not one, over on Patreon tonight, as we'll be back in the building. Make sure you hit the like. Hit the like button as we continue to grow the show. And appreciate all you guys. All the shit talking we do, we still do really appreciate everything because the show has gone organically. It's grown organically as I began it 4, 5, 6 years ago, whatever. I think it's 7 years now almost.
In there 5.
With my boy Spree. Bailey, do you know when I actually started the channel? Is there a way to like look at the thing? I want to say it was 18. That'd be 7 years. It might have been 17. Nah. Yeah.
No, I was 17.
I said I was still coaching. Nah, I was still coaching 18 though.
Yeah, I really think it was 19 officially, like late 18, early 19, and then pandemic hit, and he was like, "Man, my show needs something to get it really going, man. Like upside down Coke bottle ain't helping. Spree was great, but he got other stuff going on. He's a family, all that. I need a co-host to get this thing rolling." And then Marcellus told you, I know a young cat, hungry, great energy, positive, knows what he's talking about. Big Smitty, that's when you reached out to me, and we sat down at Yard House, had a good little meeting and ate, and from then on out, man, boom, 75,000 subscribers, brands calling, distribution platforms on the phone. We got team. We went from Ethan to Bailey, went from Derek to somebody else. Paris came in, Felipe left, he came back, he left again. Changes. Now we here, homie. God is good. God is good.
Realest show on planet Earth. Maybe the channel started in 15, but I didn't do anything on it. I didn't even know what YouTube was. I think I made a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like, I think that might have been in 15. I don't know.
It says 2019 when you started this show. So
2019?
I jumped in like 2020, 2021.
You started literally in 24. So anyway,
I started like 21.
you ain't been on the show 5 years on me.
All I know is the pandemic was still like
if you were
in the pandemic.
If you were on the show for 5 years, it's the fastest 5 years I've ever been a part of it in my entire
life. It's damn near been like, because I was thinking about it. It's been so many different settings. Like I was in my old apartment with I had a little caricature on the wall. You was in the office.
Yeah, it's a whole other backdrop.
Whole other backdrop.
Yeah.
Then I moved to I moved here. I was in my actual studio where I want to be at. Then you moved to where you at. And then I'm trying to think. Then we had the actual studio downtown. And then we was in person. Like,
I was on McAfee. I want to say what year, 20 or 21 for the whole year. And then I remember I was doing my shows. Like my show was kind of like starting to go a little by myself. Had guests here and there. Yeah, I want to say whenever I was on his show for the whole. What year was that? 21, 22? I don't remember. Shit. That's crazy.
Russo said Smitty came in late 2022. He knows exactly when I came in. That's crazy. Russo, he said Smitty came in late 2022. So I came in May of 2022, I believe.
Oh, that's a good thing, though.
Came in May of 2022.
I don't think that's a good thing, though. That he knows exactly when you came in.
We were at 25,000 subscribers.
I'd have my head on a swivel if the motherfucker told me exactly when you came in. But anyway, we got a lot going on, Smitty. Bailey, as we wait, we can do what's happening now real quick as we wait for Steve Kim, since we want to knock it out if you want. What's happening now? That's Smitty on the right. Smitty, man, I don't know if you know what's going on. You want me to do it or you want to do it?
Let me find it real quick.
Well, let me do it for you. 3 years ago, Smitty.
Ooh. That picture hard. I'm sorry. I didn't know what we was doing. That picture tough. Oh, that's hard. I like the swag. Oh, where she got that 240 RP code? Hold on, is that okay then? All right, up the middle. Okay, tell me. I'm excited now. Like, tell me this story. She got hands on the back. Okay, CMC. Oh, she damn near decent. Like you for that level, she damn near better than what Bailey was at that level. Like she damn near cool. She damn near cool. Go ahead, explain real quick. The audio listeners don't know what we're talking about. We had a girl. I didn't know this till later. After I graduated, this was a couple years ago. We had a girl kicker at my high school who was really good. Really good. Like
Bailey, show the mom. Where's the mom at?
Won a game against our rival, was big time.
Oh, anyway, man. 3 years ago, I came on the show and I said, pause that right there. Keep it right there. Would I hit? Maybe. That's not the question I was going to discuss, though.
Who asked you that though? Like who even brought that up?
I'm proactive, not reactive. So I want to let everybody know from gate that I'll hit it. Now here's the issue. Just cause though on GP. On the other side of it, again, who is it?
She's a white mom, Jason.
I mean, it's almost 1,000%. Like it's almost 1,000%. It's fucking white mom problem.
I mean, typically, if you have a white kid, like a full white kid, typically, from my experiences, the mom is probably gonna be white.
Yeah. Here's the issue. 3 years ago, I said that we're gonna have the first woman playing boys football, and I remember specifically you said no code, JB. It'll never happen, JB. You act like there's just women playing with us in football, JB. I said it's gonna happen, homie. You've allowed flag football in the Pro Bowl. You've allowed women to get their own league. I said it's a matter of time, and you said no, it won't.
It won't.
And today it is.
No, that's high school, homie. That's little league. That's little.
We said high school. What are you talking about?
Nah, we wasn't talking about.
This is high school, homie.
I know. I'm saying this is high school. Like,
yeah, I said high school.
The conversation the
girls can play high school boys.
No, what I'm saying is the broader conversation that you and I were having was more so like it's not gonna be no serious like women playing no college football, no NFL ball, no ball.
What was my
I told you that I played with a girl
Yeah.
The girl played on our team in middle school at Crescent Middle School.
What was my take?
I said once we got the freshman year of high school, it became a little too physical, and she backed out. I did say that. That's what I said.
You keep playing. But what was my take? Remember I said, you start here and then you stack up something here.
Right, and I'm telling you right now, again, they're not going to play in college and NFL unless they're kicking. They can kick maybe. They're not going to play an actual position in college or the NFL. I know for a fact they're not. It's
Stop saying you know for a fact. Stop saying you know for a fact. You said that 3 years ago that they won't play high school football, and
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Now you've been worried my mouth. They've been worried my mouth.
Playing on me.
They've been worried my mouth.
Did you see the run up the middle?
She playing for like probably a school where that's the league that Arch Manning played in, and it's not like there's certain levels of high school that you could participate in, and you'll be safe and you'll be okay.
Why does that pretty little girl want to?
She's not playing like Warren Central.
But why does that little pretty girl want to play football? Like, why though? That's what you still can't answer. None of you guys can answer me. Like, why does she want to play with boys?
I would say ask her.
Like, well, no, we've already been asking that though. But I've been asking you guys that defend her though. Why?
I mean, the thing about it, I can't speak for the woman, but I can speak for myself. I know I love the game of football. It's fun. It's competitive. It's taught me so many different things. And
you as a man, right?
Yeah, as a young, okay, right. I'm speaking to you about but I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to you why I love it. So
you're not. That's not what I asked you.
I know, but you're asking me the question why she wants to play. I can only base upon my experiences.
Why can't nobody answer the question why these pretty young little girls like her want to be around?
Can we get one of them on the show and be respectful? Actually, and be respectful though.
You're gonna have to try.
I will try, but you might not have to be. You can't be on
I would never disrespect a little high school girl.
I know that, but your brand is so fucked up when it comes to women in sports that they're not gonna want to come on here with you.
Or they will.
I'm gonna have to interview them myself. And
I'll hit the mom. Maybe I'll hit the fuck with the mom, and then
your brand sucks when it comes to women in sports.
I might have to recruit the mom like I did players' moms and fucking hit, and then maybe we get her on. I don't know.
Any woman in sports you go at, like the shorty online who
I would love to ask why you want to play, sweetheart. Like, sweetheart, why do you want to play with boys in a football gladiator sport? That now it makes our boys and our men more timid. Again, it's more feminizing our men again. You see, micro, you won't think that way because you don't think on the macro level. You're speaking micro, you're thinking micro here with this lady, this one girl being able to play, and you don't think it's a big deal. No big deal at all. It actually affected 21 boys on the field that if you see her run through the middle there, looking like Barry's fucking Sanders, right? She ran through the middle, Smitty. Boom. Take a look. Bailey, pull that great run up. So she breaks through, jump cuts, wow, gets the ball, and then she breaks through the line of scrimmage, Smitty. And can we show the long run? Is there a longer run? And then she's running, Smitty, and not one dude tried to hit her, homie. And then she caught a swing pass. And she caught a swing pass, and the motherfucker didn't even want to hit her. Let her go right out of bounds, Smitty. Let her go right out of bounds. You know why? Because it's allowed our boys to be timid. What guy wants to really deplete a female, the girl she's trying to holler at in home ec class every morning? What guy wants to beat her down like a man on a football field? So now
did this happen like 3 years ago?
I don't know when it was. It don't matter. It pulled.
This 7 is what's happening now, but it's happening in 2022.
You pulled our manhood away.
I was wondering. I'm like, this thing's old.
You pulled our manhood away.
I've seen this before.
Fuck.
That's why I know I didn't say high school girls won't play high school football because this happened in 2022. This happened before I joined the show.
What's happened since then?
So this happened 3 years ago.
No, what's happened since then, to my point, my overall point again. What's happened since then? You're loving it. Every state now has what?
Flag football.
For girls.
Yeah.
Not only flag football, a league. It's CIF sanctioned.
Flag football, that's fine, yeah. That's a different sport.
That's happened since then.
Flag football is a different sport, yes.
Stack up this thing, and then the next thing stacks, and then the next thing stacks. So things are still stacking, homie.
Flag football is a different sport.
To my point.
Girls will not be playing with boys in college football unless they're a kicker, maybe.
They already have.
A kicker. That will not be you will not see fucking at Ohio State women's defensive end going. You won't. So
We got a segment coming up brought to you by Valor, our main man, the Korean Cosell himself, the knower of all things, the co-host of Whitlock's Fearless, 3 Knockdown Rule, co-host with Mario Lopez, our main man, Football Palooza and Boxing Palooza's very own, Steve Kim, joins the show.
Oh, what a great Thursday, gentlemen. What a great Thursday.
You look like the guy on Goonies when you did that. If we rewound that segment, you came in like, and it was the face of the little kid that was making all the devices in Goonie. No Asian hate at all on that. I love Goonies. I love Asians that are legal, that aren't taking our land.
Good. Bailey, you're off to a good start here.
Only the legal ones that aren't taking our land in Montana.
Yeah, let's keep rolling, man. Steve, we're so glad to have you here, man. And let's talk some college football to get things started, man. Arch Manning was asked about his struggles, and he basically said, hey, my struggles have been more mental than physical. To be honest, he said, I just need to go out there and play my game. I know the type of athlete and type of player I am. Just got to go cut it loose and have some fun, play ball. What do you guys think? I mean, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. JB said he think it may be some, like you and AJ said, might be some shoulder situations going on. It could be like an injury of some sort. He's saying it's all mental. JB, what does that mean right there?
What
are you doing right now?
JOM.
JOM.
Hold on.
JOM. Something of Manning.
I'll tell you later. But I do hashtag it sometimes.
Oh,
pause.
He said Jack. Pause it. I know what he's saying.
Do you see the dick on the fucking 40? Right behind the referee, homie. Anyway, Dicks and Chicks brought to you by Valor. Steve,
it's not Valor.
That was me jacking off because this is ridiculous. Stop. Sark came on live, my boy, and said it's nothing. It's a no big deal. And I said, bullshit. We got to start calling what it is. Steve came out and said, why has the media become so soft across America? And then Shaun King said, why is the media refusing to press Deion Sanders in Colorado? And then we had the same thing happen to the media in Sarktown, Austin, Texas. And they refused to press Sark about this situation when he denied anything going on. There's been many people I know Steve watches that have come out and broke down his mechanics. I've done it. I've looked at it. I'm like, this ain't the same guy. If you watch the 3 games he played last year, he's open, he's gated, he's elongated. Now, AJ McCarron alluded to yesterday, he thinks it's some sort of shoulder issue. He's definitely right here now. Unless Sark changes mechanics, something is going on. And it ain't mental no more because the physical now has made it mental. But his mental didn't create a physical change.
It goes hand in hand. And guys, if you watch that stretch where he went 0 for 10, it is not a play calling or a system issue. Guys are open. Those plays are there on the table and throws are being missed. And I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse that they don't have a quarterback, a second one that they can turn to. I think the reality is they got to hitch their wagon and going into this. That's the thing. This is who they're stuck with.
Show that again, baby. Like right there is perfect example. Like look at his platform drop. Mm-hmm. Like his platform is your elbow a line. Either it's 90, it's 45 or whatever. Look at that right there. His platform drops here, meaning his brain knows that he's hurting somewhere. So his brain now is telling his arm to compensate or overcompensate mechanically for something that's wrong. I think it's more chest. My personal opinion, I've been on that. I know how it feels when you tear or rip or strain something across here. It's hard to open up. So I'd rather push it. And my brain's telling me instead of tearing my fucking pec off, I have to now push it and be shorter with it.
But why not rest him though if he's really hurt?
There's nobody
they don't have
else.
Nobody to Steve's point.
There's nobody else.
And that's a bad look. That's a bad look for Sark and Texas. I'm going to be honest. If you don't have a good top quality backup. And I'm also defending Sark because Sark actually got to keep this guy for 2 years sitting behind a guy, and he didn't leave either. So
Darnell,
we gotta give Sark some credit for keeping a couple guys.
For sure.
Darnell, do you remember a basketball player, one of the guys that would style himself as one of the Kobe stoppers, Rajah Bell? Remember him?
Rajah Bell, Phoenix Suns, yeah.
His son is rated among the top 3 quarterbacks in the country going to Texas next year.
Got you.
So that's probably the guy that they're thinking. But you need a guy this year. Now, Darnell, you were not there, but me and Coach were watching the fights. I think it was like mid-August, right, Coach? And I asked you, you're out there barbecuing, and I said, JB, what do you think of Arch Manning? Isn't he getting? You flat out said you don't like his arm. And that was before the injury, though, Coach. That we thought there was.
I never thought he had an elite arm to be that guy. I never thought it was quick. I never thought it was quick enough.
His mechanics are better. Like even in a little bit of time we saw him play last year. Like no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Last year, I went back and watched the 3 games or 2 games that he started and played in 3 or whatever. And then I see him even later in the season when they had blowouts and he played the second half or whatever. He is completely fluid. He's open. His gait is open. He's released is much more. His feet are together, more compact. He's more comfortable. He's throwing curl routes on time, in cuts. Now it's like everything's behind. It's late. Listen, man, as a quarterback, and AJ and I talked about it yesterday privately a little bit too. Like if I'm in the pocket and I have to know I got a curl route and I know I can't throw it on time because my arm's not allowing me, now everything gets out of your feet get outside your shoulders. So instead of being confident here, ready to go like a boxer would, it's the same as a quarterback. I got to keep my feet moving and boom, step and throw. He's like flat-footed, wide as shit, and now he's here. And now the ball hits the ground. If you've seen all the the viral videos of balls being late behind him on a crosser, on a slant. And now it's because his feet are so wide, he can't bring them back under him, and he can't do this anymore. So it's this with a wide base. So now there's nothing that tells me that he's going to be accurate ever. So I don't understand why we're not just saying it. Like something's wrong. Like AJ,
if it does. I'm sorry, not cut you. If it does come out that he's hurt, like, does he get a pass for these performances then?
What? Say it again?
If it comes out like later that, hey, he was actually hurt, you're right, he had a pec injury, would he get a pass for looking this bad then?
I don't know, but why? So then you're going to put a big, huge, like NFL teams are they going to knock Sark? Are they going to say, hey, Sark, what are you doing? We're not drafting your guys.
Well, Smitty, you know what'd be a worse scenario? What if he isn't injured?
I know.
You're like, wow. I mean,
like why? Like how do you change that much that quick? Like did he get with a bad QB coach like during the offseason? Like what happened?
If you go back to the first offensive series, really, I think one of the first plays that Texas ran this year at Ohio State, it was kind of a play action half boot throw out to, and he one hopped it, and his mechanics were bad right off the bat.
Let me ask you this though.
Foreshadowing.
I showed Steve a text message I got personally last week from an NFL coach and someone else. And Steve, what did it say?
Well, one of them was that someone got off the board, off the draft board, right? That was from I don't want to say the name, but which one was it though? Because you sent me several.
Well, that one right there is the main one about this one.
Oh yeah, well.
Smitty, he's off our board.
Yeah.
Literally after 2 weeks into the season, dog.
Board.
There's no way an NFL guy tells me he's off our board already, unless something's going on.
Well, guys, here's a theory that I have. Call me crazy, and I don't think Sark will ever do it because I think he'd rather jump off a bridge. What's one thing Arch Manning can do is be a good athlete, right?
Run,
Speed, has a little bit of wiggle. He's pretty tough. They're not going to do it, though. Turn him into Haynes King.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
He can't throw the ball well enough, Coach.
But here's the problem. The 2 games that he started and the 3 games and multiple games he played in last year, they were multi-diverse in play calling because he could actually 1+ run game. They could run triple with him, and he could throw from the pocket. Right now, if I'm just going to make him a runner, it's going to be even easier to stop this team. Their O-line is depleted. They lost everybody to the draft. They have no O-line returning. It's not as good as everybody thought. They don't really have a run game that we thought they would, and their outside wideouts are not as good as everyone thinks.
Well, Matthew, they don't have a Golden. Golden was a first-round draft choice. So that was obviously a hit. But everyone thought Texas, because they spent a lot in terms of NIL, talent acquisition, all that stuff. Everyone thought that they were the number one team in the country. I find this to be interesting, guys. I think they play Oklahoma in 2 weeks, right? October 4th. Coming into the season, I think 99% of America thought Texas by 10 to 14 points, right?
Yeah.
Oklahoma, they have a quarterback and they have a decided advantage. Mateer against Manning. Who would you take right now in a game for your quarterback? Not even a question.
It's not close. Here's the problem, though. Texas defense may be so good, it may be generationally good that they stay in every game, and Sark has to find that out too.
Right. So that's why you Haynes King it, then, Coach. You got to Haynes King this a little bit.
Here's the issue why I say that won't work anymore, because we don't have a backup. So true. Now I don't have a backup, and I'm going to get into the meat and potatoes of my conference right now, and everyone in that conference has a pretty damn good defensive coordinator that's going to say, all right, we're going to fucking load the box, beat us over the top two. No wideouts that's better than any of our LSU has the best corners in football. There's no wideout at Texas that's better than any of their corners, and their quarterback's shitty. So how are they going to – I would press you and zero you out all day long if I'm LSU, if I'm Oklahoma, if I'm Alabama, if I'm Georgia. Texas has a problem. Houston.
But Smitty, JB, keep this in mind. Since losing to Ohio State at the Horseshoe, no disgrace. I get it. That's a great club. They've played San Jose State and UTEP.
Yeah.
I mean,
and they didn't look great.
They didn't look, even in the San Jose State game, Coach, when you actually watch the game, no matter what the score says, you were not overwhelmed.
They didn't look very good at all. I agree. I'm with you.
We shall see. We shall see. Well, let's move on, man, to another topic here. The Bruins. I don't know if you guys saw this, but their recruitment took a big hit after the firing of Coach Shaun Foster. 7 recruits decommitted from UCLA within 24 hours of him being fired. And these are like some top guys here. You got a 4-star tackle and Johnny Jones, 4-star DN Anthony Jones, 3-star guard Cooper Jaworski, D tackle who's at David Schwartzel, DN Yaya God, outside linebacker Ramzak Fruin, and then wide out Dima J. Riley. These are all 3 and 4-star guys. The only one that stayed so far is Micah Smith, who's a 4-star tackle. What's your reaction to this, Steve? I already see you shaking your head left and right.
Things are getting so bad at UCLA, they may have to start recruiting Asian kids who aren't kickers. That's bad. But so here's the issue. This happens a lot. When a coach gets fired, Smitty, you were really young, but I don't know if you ever seen the footage during the end of the Vietnam War, the escape from Saigon, when all of the people who didn't want to be communists were trying to get into the American helicopters. And they're hanging onto the wing, and they're like, "We love America, bonsai." And it's like, oh my God, these people just are fine patriots, but we're gonna have to leave. But everyone's trying to get the hell out, basically. Yeah. This happens a lot. Now, if you hire a good enough, big enough name, and you pay them enough NIL, some of these kids will come back.
I want to macro level this real quick, Smitty. First of all, they had a 23rd ranked 26th class, which I don't really hold any weight to any of any rankings no more. But yeah, it is. If we think that's really like fluid, I don't think it means anything anymore because of the portal. But let me be honest. Johnny Jones, 4-star kid, tackle. You know where he's from?
Where?
Venice, Florida. Yaya God. Other than Hamas, you know where he's from?
Where?
Medina, Tennessee.
Okay.
David Schwartzel. 3-star D lineman. You know where he's from?
Where?
Seattle, Washington. Ramzak Fruin, another Hamas. You know where he's from?
Where?
Spanaway, Washington. Can you tell me where the California recruiting is?
Where? Yeah, no Mater Dei, no Long Beach Poly, no Coronia Centennial. What happened?
Again, this is what's the problem is in college football. Here's the prime example right here. They don't give a fuck about who the coach is as long as the money comes in. I didn't know that this was a first-year head coach who never has really done anything, and I'm just going to go there because it's L.A., the money's right, and I'm going to go there and play for Deshaun Foster, who played in the NFL when I Google searched him. That's the kid now that goes to these colleges, and that's how they pick their school. Let's just be real. Deshaun Foster failed in California again, just as SC has done the last 3 years. We'll see if it pans out finally for Lincoln now that USC is starting to give money in and all this old shit. I'm curious to know, does this mean anything? Because I don't believe this means anything. If it goes to one portal transfer, which the NCAA started, yes, and a guy like an Urban Meyer says, now it's time to eat, and I get back in, this is my realm now. They're in my world. I can recruit and retain, and he comes back. Let's just say, I'm just throwing shits and giggles, or anybody old school type of coach that knows how to recruit does this. This don't mean shit, because I'm going to go re-recruit better than that right here in L.A., and I'll flip an L.A. kid right now. I'll flip an L.A. kid right now that's committed somewhere else. I'll go flip all those guys right now, and I wouldn't even go back and get those guys right here. Not like they're five-star fucking guys out of modern day. These are fucking nobodies out of middle of no fucking Tennessee. Get the fuck out of here. I'll go fucking find you tomorrow right here in fucking Gardena.
Modern day guys don't really go to UCLA, though. They generally go to USC, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, we've had our share, but like at the end of the day, like I'll find better guys than that in fucking Corona. Come on, man. Stop.
Coach, if you could wave a magic wand, put aside all the politics, the budget issues, UCLA's philosophy towards sports, if you were in charge, who would you get to be the next Bruins football coach?
Here's an interesting thing I got yesterday. I've heard Jimbo Fisher's name, but I also have heard more rumblings of Urban Meyer, and this is why. And I'll just say it. I'll just say it right now. I told Smitty yesterday. I got a text yesterday that said, Jarman, the AD, has been given an ultimatum. To keep your job, you need to hire Urban Meyer. If you don't hire Urban Meyer, you're fired. That's a word I got. That's a message I received. I received that amazing. Message. Here's why I received that message. If you go back and do research, Jarman was a young assistant AD where? The Ohio State University.
Ohio State, okay.
He was at Ohio State University, so obviously they believe he has a tie. If he can go get Urban, he'll keep his job. If not, you're fired. I am all for that one because the chancellor, who I've been told is a Miami Hurricane,
Julio Frank,
who I hear wants to play football at a high level and win. Yeah. So if that's the bar by the chancellor finally having a guy, here's the one thing about Guerrero, the AD at UCLA a couple years back that was there for quite a while through Toledo and other things. At least he was aggressive and had balls. You can say what you want about him. He was aggressive. I talked to Kevin Sumlin on the phone the other day. The reason he turned that job down was for several other reasons, but he liked Guerrero and said Guerrero was very, very aggressive in what he did. And remember, he hired a guy in basketball. Remember, they went to a couple Final Fours in a row in basketball and were starting to turn the corner and back and getting basketball back on track at UCLA as well. Yeah, and then they go through this AD transition, and for whatever reason, just like most other things, go woke, go broke. The UCLA has gotten horrific.
Yeah,
administratively, athletically, and endowment-wise, they have no incoming money. From everything I've been told. So they have a bad situation. I'm hearing it could set UCLA back 6 years.
Ooh, and by the way, if you hire and you make it Urban CLA and he starts doing Urban Meyer things, you will never hear a word about the Rose Bowl being 45 minutes away from campus.
It'd be, oh, man, I'm going to the game. I know that. If Urban comes
Here's the thing. If you bring that if Jarman does get him, it makes sense, too, for one reason. Because obviously, Urban can control him in a manner. What I mean by control, and people get offensive now by that word, control means the head coach has to have full autonomy. If you don't think Nick Saban controlled the AD at Alabama, you guys are fucking crazy.
He was the AD.
Exactly. If you don't think Urban controlled the scenario at Ohio State, Florida, and Utah, you're out of your fucking mind. You have to be able to be full control and have full autonomy as the head football coach. Urban would have that if the chancellor from Miami is used to winning and wants to win, and the AD gets Urban Meyer, for instance, then guess what? He knows Urban's controlling the narrative, and now we have a pecking order of things that are all aligned. We're all on the same page for the first time in UCLA in a long time.
And JB, I guarantee you, Urban would flat out tell UCLA, hey, guys, here's the thing. I love the job. I like the money. But here's the thing. What's my NIL? What's my collective? What are we doing about facilities? When Mark Richt got to Miami, he was like, guys, you guys are not a major league operation. You can talk about your 5 national titles. I came from Georgia. He actually took money out of his own salary to help build the indoor facility. He said, guys, we got to get started here.
Here's a take.
Can't live off tradition. This is now an arms race in college football. Has been for about 25 years at least.
And I don't know if Bailey could find anything on this, but I got a good friend of mine who obviously his brother was my DC on Netflix, and I've coached Meat for a long time. Meat's a DB coach there and been everywhere. Been at UCLA, SC, several times UCLA. This is his 3rd time UCLA. Been at Michigan State. He's been at Colorado. He's been at Oregon. He's been at Arizona. He's been everywhere in the Pac-12. He's like, JB, our facilities are as good as anybody's. They have redone those facilities that are, and I went up there one day, the 2 fields next to each other with the Jordan logo in the middle, and then they got the outdoor-indoor hybrid facility coming off where it used to be next to Poly. That shit is sexy. I'm going to be honest. And you walk in.
So they have upgraded.
Oh, it's unbelievable upgrades. It is sexy enough to win is my point, Steve.
Okay, because you're UCLA. That campus is beautiful.
Remember, they used to have an 80-yard football field, one field attached to a fucking parking garage. That's what it was with Terry Donahue and Bob Toledo forever. And so it has upgraded tremendously.
Now, I want to know what their NIL budget is because that matters. That absolutely matters nowadays.
The thing at UCLA, from everything I know, and they're butting heads between collective on the outside and the UC system on the inside. UCLA is a UC system that's state funded and state operated. And we all know we can talk about all the politics involved at UCLA, but it's been that way since I was a baby. So that to me doesn't matter. Terry Donahue won there. Bob Toledo beat USC 9 straight years there under the same type of situation. It's 70% Asian population enrollment. And now we
Really? You missed the gong. Oh,
and you know what? Kevin Sumlin made a great point to me on the phone privately. UCLA has gone strong out of state because they're in such a hole financially that they had to go out of state to get the funds up. And the out of state players they brought in, Steve, just haven't panned out. And they're horrible.
Well, we've seen it.
And so now that's a lack of recruiting our backyard in California, which I get the dollars aren't the same because you're in-state student. But again, you're not getting no talent, so you're going to lose just to break bread, like just to break even.
Right.
Guess what, dog? Go get the financial aid money. Go get people in, the best players, and you will win because your fucking Rose Bowl may start filling up.
Urban CLA. That needs to happen. If you want to play ball, because right now, Terry Donahue is rolling over in his grave. I talked to Phil Trainey last night. He's a big Bruin. Sad. Phil Trainey is not happy.
Don't you feel, we'll get off the UCLA thing. Don't you feel like this is the year you have to make a splash or it's over?
Yeah, well, you look, this is the reality. They went to the Big Ten, and you better be good in football. You have to be. And you could talk about your athletic department. If you're trying to win gymnastic national titles, softball, lacrosse, and you want to win the Sears Trophy, here's the reality, folks. 90% of your athletic department at a P4 school is about football. Maybe 8% is about basketball and 1% is about women's softball and baseball. You show me a good football team, and I'll show you a good athletic department. That's the reality.
It funds everything. So
that's fun. It funds the libraries, and it funds the 70% of Steve Kim's out there that's on campus.
If Urban Meyer joins, you guys are going to turn to UCLA fans.
Yeah.
By the way, the old joke, and Bailey, get ready for this. But you know what UCLA stands for, though, Smitty?
I do.
University of Caucasians Lost Among Asians. There you go, Bailey.
You know what it is right now?
What?
University of Cerritos left on Alondra. Fucking JUCO. Fucking JUCO.
That was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good
ass. Should we get to my top 10 games of the week?
Y'all just did.
By the way, Cerritos College is on Alondra.
I know that was you a bad boy for that. Like, I give you props for props due. That was
all right.
You
guys,
you did it quick too. Like,
I give you props when you just props due.
All right, top 10 games, week 4. I'm going to be in Miami and taking a flight in about 4.5, 5 hours. So here we go, guys.
Whoa.
You was going to Miami, homie.
CC, hey, Smitty. I gotta be fair on a real show, Smitty. I got a problem with Steve now. We got so far this week. We've had a problem between Shaun and Steve. We had major beef with Shaun, another co-host of ours. Steve's considered a co-host of ours, and now Steve has bashed our co-host Darnell Smith several times for not showing up to Palooza.
I have not bashed him.
And Steve has addressed it. Steve now hasn't given me the proper heads up. Now I'm playing. I could have went to the Lex Smitty.
You knew I was going to the floor. Hey, get your asses back in here. Get your asses back in here.
Steve don't want to make a viral video of us going back and forth. He don't want that.
He don't want that. For a fact, I go to a few or several Miami games every
year. You gotta give us a heads up.
Yeah, I didn't know this week because Smitty was coming this weekend. Smitty was coming. He had it all planned out. And
now I'm not coming. I drove to JB's house yesterday. We went to the store together. We got ribs. We got chicken. We got onion rings. We got fucking barbecue baked beans. And it's all going to shit. Now it's all going to waste. Thanks, Steve.
No, it's not. What? You've gone vegan, Smitty? Get your ass back in there. Get your ass back in there.
That was a good job by Smitty right there. I know for a fact Smitty had to go. He had to leave so fast to get back. We had no time to go store at all. So anyway, all right, Steve, let's go.
All right, week 4. We have now reached the quarter mark. Man, the season goes so fast. We wait for it the whole year, but we savor every single week. All right, so
like
number 10.
Like fucking a prostitute. Go ahead.
This might be USC's first quote-unquote real game. They played an improved Michigan State squad. Jonathan Smith doing a good job out there. I know I've heard his name out there for the UCLA job. Aiden Childs. Okay, yep. Aiden Childs, good quarterback. Games at the Coliseum. I think SC goes into Champaign, Illinois, undefeated. I think SC's pretty good this year, guys. Number 9, Syracuse versus Clemson at the other Death Valley. Dabo Swinney is starting to get a little agitated at the media and the fan base. Had an issue, and I got to kind of stick up for Dabo. Clemson, you're lucky to have Dabo. That's the greatest coach you've ever had. Don't run this guy out of town.
I agree.
Okay, number 8, Arizona State versus Baylor. Big 12 matchup. Now, Arizona State has a loss. That was out of conference. Baylor is an explosive offense. I expect a lot of points here. Whoever wins gets a leg up in terms of the tiebreaker. This is going to be one of the better games of the weekend. All right, number 7, for the old skillet, the old iron skillet, little SWC action, 2 high-powered offenses, SMU against TCU. But I guess Kavorian Barnes, really rugged running back for TCU, he's a little iffy. I don't like that. But the great battle of quarterbacks between Kevin Jennings and Josh Hoover, the vacuum. All right. Number 6, I'm going to be at this game, going to have a nice seat. Heard it's going to rain again. God, dog. Anyway, Florida against Miami. Woo! Can the Hurricanes stick a dagger into Billy Napier? We shall see. And then if they win that game, it's a bye week before they travel up north to Tallahassee. Game day is going to be there this weekend. I'm not, though. Number 5. This is an underrated game, guys. Memphis is a very good group of 5 team. They're undefeated. They've turned into a real football program. Sam Pittman, you know I like you, Sam. You're a good man. You got to win this game.
You know why? You know why they turned good?
Why?
The head coach taking shots at Kirby Smart and the whole Georgia program.
Yeah, he is. Talking about the speeding and all that stuff. I like Taylon Green, though. Taylon Green is going to be an NFL draft choice. Boy, they had a big opportunity to beat Ole Miss, and they fumbled the ball late. It's really unfortunate. But Arkansas is one of those teams that can go either way, and I think the next week they played Notre Dame. Then, number 4, Battle of the Blue Bloods and 2 young quarterbacks who seem to have an upside. Dylan Raiola, who I know Coach is a big fan of, and Bryce Underwood. So I'm going to watch that game. That game's at Nebraska.
JB, how you do it, JB?
How do you do it?
Fucking.
Okay, so I like Nebraska here. The game is in Lincoln, and this is a big year. Matt Rule in year 3 has usually really jumped at every program he's gone to. I expect him to win this game. Number 3, this is a pivotal Big Ten battle for positioning. Illinois visits Indiana. You know what? I kind of like Indiana. They're at home here. but this is going to be a battle. I think this goes down to the fourth quarter. Number 2, the Jackson Arnold Bowl. Oh, a little homecoming for a transfer portal quarterback. Auburn goes to Oklahoma. Guys, I like Oklahoma here. Jackson Arnold's basically become a running back, and they're wasting some good wideouts at Auburn. And against that really stout Sooner defense, I don't like them. And that game is at Owen Field. Give me the Sooners at number 1. I know people are going to disagree because it's not one of the big conferences or the Power 2, right? Texas Tech at Utah. This could be the 2 best teams in the Big 12. And you know me, Coach, I'm a big fan of Coach Whittingham. That's a serious football coach. I'm getting the sense that he wants to go out with the bang, and if he wins the Big 12, he might be gone. In fact, I saw an interview this week where he said, I was thinking about retiring, but I did not want to leave my program in that state. I owed them another year. That's honorable. Give me Devin Dampier and the Utes to hold serve.
That's a good list.
DK's top 10 games, JB, brought to you by Valor.
Valor, make sure you head on over there. Promo code Coach JB. Smitty, I think Steve's list is good, but there's going to be like games in there that we're going to be like, fuck, college football shitty.
You say that every week, though.
I know, and it's just unfortunate. Like, out of these 10 games, 9 of them will be shitty.
Okay.
And the one game that's going to be good is the game we didn't expect. It'll be like SMU TC will be like 68-67.
Yeah, but to your point, JB, and Darnell, you've pointed this out. There's never been a week where every single game was great.
Thank
Come on,
you.
Coach.
Like,
Yeah, there's duds every week.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, come on.
Listen, I have to be pessimistic because we live in that type of society now, Smitty, especially you that live right there on Prairie in Inglewood. That there's a lot of things going.
I mean, you got a long drive. We went to the SC game. But I know you got a long drive coming from Marino, so we got to figure out like the best timing of how to like drive from there all the way to me, so we can go to the USC game. Figure it out.
And especially Steve's right there. He lives right by the Hat in East LA, so he can roll right over and meet us. Motherfucker just loves doxing everybody on the show, Steve.
Well, my office is by the Hat near East LA College on Atlantic Boulevard. I don't live in
That's APS. That's Asian people shit. He just did. He just gave us whole shit. He's like, I'm right by the Hat. You know,
because Asian. Because I'll be honest, Asians in America are probably the least person you want to roll up on.
Why?
They got money. They got Uzi. They got this. They got a lot of. Yeah, Asian got Uzi.
I thought we had nunchucks. Anyway,
and they got samurai swords. Steve pull out a motherfucker. Like, you know that noise? He has that fucking back plate.
I got a flying star. I got a sword. All that shit.
Okay. Chinese stars are the shit. Remember the Chinese stars?
Yeah.
That would catch me off guard. Me and Steve ever got in like a real argument. And we were about to fight. And he just like started pulling out shit. I would, what the fuck? I would have run.
Nunchucks, all that stuff. Hey, Coach, you seem less and less. I was watching the show yesterday. I got a good kick out of it. You seem even less and less impressed by the football knowledge of Mina Kimes.
You said stay away from Asian hate. And I tried to honor your request, Steve.
Well, that's just me, though.
This is your fault, Steve. You, hold on.
I know what
you, Steve. Nah, don't smile. You know what you're doing.
I enjoyed the show yesterday.
Don't look around, Steve.
I was lauding you guys on a great segment.
Baby, hold on. We got a list. Oh, baby, we got it. All right, pull it up. Oh, yeah. So Steve now gets docked, too. Steve will get docked on a detrimental to the team contract for bringing up things like this. So that's a 2-pointer for Steve right there.
Oh, yeah, because coaches never wanted to bring up Mina Kimes. Right, that's my fault. Yeah.
Hey, Steve, I'm getting sick of it. She literally said that Baker threw the ball behind the fucking line of scrimmage 18 more times than CJ. So therefore, CJ is not getting the help, and he needs to throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage 18 times. Like, stop. I'm so over it.
That is, maybe that's factual, but I would leave, like when you said, hey, how do you know that gets, because you said other throws really get quarterbacks in rhythm.
Yes, not a bubble screen.
So I would ask, so I kind of agree with you on that in the sense that, shouldn't that be something Dan Orlovsky?
No, that's why I said nice fucking pink tie. That's why I said it. Like, wait till the short video comes out this morning that Smitty's going to collaborate on and share twice. Here's the issue I have. Dan Orlovsky should have been in there and said, well, Mina, hold on. we need to get our feet under us, and we need to throw we need to throw a dagger route and a curl, and then it gets our adrenaline going because we stuck one in there as the corner. Smitty, corner's climbing over the wide out, and we stick a curl in there. Bow! And now, bubble throws, Mina, contrary to your belief, we're mechanically as unsound as possible when we throw anything behind the line of scrimmage, Steve. Because guess what? We try to get out quick.
Yeah.
You look like Archman,
Get me in rhythm, Smitty. How's that getting me in fucking rhythm? You know how many bad balls we throw behind the line of scrimmage as quarterbacks? How many bad balls we throw behind the line of scrimmage as quarterbacks? Fuck.
See, you got him mad. See,
that is on me. That is on me.
I can't stand watching her.
He was in a great mood all day. He was happy, been positive, and then boom, Steve Kim. Well, before you leave, Steve, as JB tried to get his head going, we do have another topic that we wanted to discuss.
Yes.
Rapper, song artist by the name of Tusi, big time musician, actually just transitioned to a football player.
Don't use the word transition on the show.
I know we can't let them have the word transition though. That's not.
Yeah,
fair.
they have. They've taken it from you, homie. You allowed it.
That word. Yeah. That's the word been around for so long. We still gonna use that word.
Smitty, go with transition. That's what it is.
Yeah. Thank you. He said, "Man, the Lord is powerful. Blessed to receive an offer from Sacramento State. Thank you, and big shout out to head coach Brendan Marion and Coach Pollard. This don't even feel a real man on Speedster. So this guy went on the journey a couple years ago, started posting like workout videos and saying he really wanted to try to." Become a college football player. This guy's a multi-platinum music artist. Already has money. Already has success, but really loves the game. Started training, and he actually received an actual scholarship. So
how old is he, Smitty?
Let me find out. I know he's young. Let me get his exact age real quick.
That's pretty athletic.
25. He's 25.
See now this looks like.
But in today's college, that's damn near like a true freshman.
No, it's JUCO. Just stop. I've been telling you guys it's fucking JUCO for 4 years. It's fucking JUCO. In Sacramento State, it's JUCO as JUCO gets.
There's a 69-year-old or a 59-year-old guy who's playing college football too. I saw that. Y'all didn't see that video?
No, it's a mockery and it's a joke. We don't need to show it either. It's a fucking mockery.
If I want to show, we gonna show it.
It's a joke.
Is this a publicity stunt or is he like?
No, he's legit. This is legit.
Okay, all right, well,
He might be good.
It's fucking JUCO. It's
quick.
JUCO. Like, here's the thing, Steve. Are we that bad off in college fucking football that I can't get no fucking new blood into my program that's 18 years old? I got to go get a fucking rapper off the street that's 25?
I remember there was a time when BYU would have these guys going on missions.
Oh, they always
did. The oldest they were like 23.
Always. They've always done that. That's why BYU.
College football is meant to be played by 8th-year seniors. At age 26, 27.
If the Pavia kid comes back, I'm going to lose my shit, number one. Number two, he's damn near the same age as Mahomes, and Mahomes just had his 30th birthday yesterday.
And 3 Super Bowl wins.
And he's already had 3 Super Bowls. This guy's still chasing eligibility. That's what he's chasing. Like, Pavia's chasing eligibility.
Football, coach.
Pavia said that was cap. He said, this is my last year.
He denied that, by the way.
He denied it. So in his defense, he denied it.
Well, you already won. You motherfucker, you already played fucking 6 years at JUCO. Fuck.
Real quick, Steve, before you go, I don't know if you saw this yesterday, but we already kind of teased the graphic. But Shaun King responded to you saying that you were the king, basically, of boxing, and he came back and said these are the kings of boxing, and she said Shaun King and Don King, we are kings. Included with Muhammad Ali, Bud Crawford, and Floyd Mayweather, basically saying that, listen, he said you and him are 1A and 1B when it comes to talking boxing, and he'll let you decide who's the 1A. That's what Shaun King said.
First of all, what an insult to those other fine men of boxing that Uncle Phil looking ass is in the middle. Good job, Bailey. What an insult. Now, did he make that graphic at Kinko's? What an insult. That's like putting graffiti on Mount Rushmore, like right over George Washington's face.
He does look, his particular body in the graphic does look very Kinko-ish.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. It's a good eye right there. Like, Bailey made the graphic, and the picture that Shaun gave him is so bad.
it's like it don't fit the other pictures.
It's like a 3D image that's coming off the screen. No,
I mean, couldn't you get something of him at Tulane when he was nice and lean and kind of throwing the ball? I don't know, man. Wow. As the kids say, that is hat. I think that's what they say. Hat. Okay. Anyway, guys. Good week to you.
So, Steve, you're leaving.
Oh, they don't say they don't say
telling me now. You're telling me on the show now, live, that you're leaving this weekend. Got it.
Yeah, but I'll be at Hard Rock Stadium. Got to see Carson Beck.
Safe flight, man.
It rained last night.
To Miami from Cal. That's a long ass flight. It's like 5
hours. It rained last night, right?
I know.
Smitty, it rained last night everywhere. It's rained like it's still raining here.
Oh man.
Oh, it is raining. I just look at my window.
Oh, it's raining out there?
It's dark and gloomy. I just looked.
Yeah, it rained all day. It rained all night.
It'll get better. It'll get warm. It was hot yesterday. It was in the mid-90s.
It was 102 out here.
Yeah, it's the morning. It's the morning gloom. We're good. But anyway,
cool, JB.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, next week.
All right, see you Tuesday.
I see you next week as well. All right, then. Valor. Stephen Kim. Love it. Gotta love it. You all right, homie?
Pissed me off.
What? He's not coming?
Yeah, I thought he was coming this Saturday. Now he's going to a game. And then on top of that, he brought up Mina Kimes. Like, a lot of shit going on.
And then you roasted Shaun King pretty bad at the end. Like, Steve came with the fire.
I don't like it. Steve, Smitty, I think we got some BPS.
I love when we just sit here like that. Let's do BPS.
We do BPS real quick before a commercial.
And then, BPS. I'm going to move my car this so it's in a better position. I'm going to come back.
We had a long first break. I don't know why you didn't move the car in.
Because I didn't want to. I was walking around. Pacing. I got a lot of meetings and stuff today, so I'm just checking my calendar.
Louis need to get on the phone and call me and put me on. I just put you on. You didn't put me on, Louis.
Evidently.
You didn't put me on. I put Louis on.
So what do you have on this screen?
Personal. Them thing run things international come for done. All we have to do is send to the new dub any sound test.
Right. Killing the game. Yep. We got. Oh, let me give them some time. No, we from another zone. We just landed right here.
So hold on.
That's hard.
It's embedded. It's built in.
It's like built in, homie.
That's built into a fake Louis.
It's real Louis, but yeah. It's built in. It's like a 3. That's hard.
What's the point of it? Can you break it down?
Yeah, man. Just guys like myself who's always on the move, who full-time freelance, who got fired, like laid off, and don't have time to sit around, but like on the couch and just look at the TV all day. So a way for you to be able to watch the Coach JB show, Big Smitty, while you're on the move, while you're walking around New York City and you're trying to go from place to place. So I think it's a great
for him or for everyone else.
Everyone else, homie. See, you're not thinking macro. He's trying to help everybody else see it. But the thing about it, he can also see it because the glass that he has, it's a two-way glass where he can also see the screen from his eye, from his view. You see
so
what I'm saying?
He created something new here.
Exactly. And you said this generation don't create nothing new. Here it is. And it's perfect time because Meta just came out with a new like glasses as well, where you can literally do this. So they're basically copying my brother, making like a newer version of what he already came out with, and they're gonna sell it and make billions of dollars. It's crazy, homie.
You're actually false and wrong. Ray-Ban glasses have been out for a while. Ray-Ban has a Google camera on Ray-Ban. Been there for a while. So you're lying live on the realest show. So I can't let that happen. So I want to let you know that you're lying.
I love how like I'm your co-host and we're supposed to be like teammates, like each other's back, we go to war together, and we're complete opposites. It's like we hate each other. Like we don't agree on nothing.
Yeah, like start to show you were mad at me for my take and you didn't have my back at all. So like that's why I wanted to come back and get you, huh? Yeah. Like like in the beginning of the show or yesterday or anytime. Like you don't really have my back. Like the three technique brought. Like the 3 technique brought, like you defended her over me all day long. Like even on,
I didn't even say nothing the whole time. I tried to come in.
You went on social media and defended her, and then
a couple times that you were wrong, so I tried to jump in, and I turned back out. That's it. If you say 2 + 2 is 5, I gotta call that out.
if you need if you peep the guy, he had the watch though. The watch is the key because if you notice, it's got electrical tape around it.
Yes.
And you can't get like more. I think the youngsters call it ratchet.
That's an old word now. We never.
I don't know what I mean. Ratchet to me is
my generation when I was a kid.
Oh damn! I never heard it until recently. The ratchet is like tool.
Oh, you mean ratchet in that sense? Okay, got you.
No, I mean that y'all call it ratchet.
Well, ratchet is a term they use now-ish for like a weapon. When we use ratchet, it was like ghetto. Oh, she ratchet. She hood. That type.
Ratchet's not a weapon. Never been a weapon. That's a hatchet.
I'm telling you that people. I know what a hatchet. That's some old school shit. I'm saying the young. What was it? A hatchet. I'm saying some young folks call it a gun. Some people call it the ratchet.
Wow, never heard of that.
You ain't really in the field no more, which is a good thing.
So let me get it right. Y'all understand and realize that JB's been right again. You haven't created anything since like the 50s. And so now you're trying to recreate words that we also created and make them your own shit like if it's a new thing. I got it. Now I get it. Got it. Now you're taking our words, using them and acting like they're something new. Got it. So that's your new creation. Got it. All right, well, take a little quick break. I got to take a piss, get some coffee in me, and we got an hour to kill it. A lot of discussion, a lot of topics. Break down the Buffalo Bills tonight on Underdog.
Forgot it was Thursday night. I forgot it was a game.
Yeah, we Underdog. We got to read that.
We ain't talking about that the whole show.
Huh?
We ain't talking about Underdog the whole show. That's on you. So when we come back out of break, you be prepared. Have the read ready. We're gonna go over our picks, and we're gonna do that, and then we'll go through the rest of the show.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Back and forth.
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do Underdog right now.
So first you said commercial break, then you said Underdog right now.
I don't like your demeanor.
It's the most ratchet show we've ever had.
We can leave it up those. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll do it right after this commercial break. I'm gonna get a. Did you leave me one of those bars?
An indecisive man is the worst type of man. So you make a decision, you stick on it. No, I did not leave you your bar. I ate all the bars.
Now let's do Underdog. Underdog brought to you. I'll be back at 3. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Daniel was talking about Tua and one of his pressers, and just check this out.
I think I saw quarterback play that was less than to be desired, which Tua absolutely knows. But that was he's the captain of the franchise quarterback, and everybody kind of fell victim to something similar. I also know that he's very, very much like most quarterbacks.
I can't do it no more. Take him off. He's gay. I can't fuck with him. I cannot fucking listen to him. There's no fucking way that locker room with men in it are listening to this fucking gay idiot talk.
Baby, you promised me you would stop saying that word. You promised me yesterday.
I'm tired of it, homie. He's not a leader of men, homie.
Okay,
Get him out of there.
Say that. Don't stop using the G word.
Fuck, man. Hey, Rex Ryan almost dropped it. He almost did.
Well,
he almost did. He wanted to.
He damn near did. He damn near didn't, though.
Well, he damn near did.
What does that mean?
Matt, I can't listen to this motherfucker no more. I can't do it.
You got sponsors, man.
I can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah. Regardless of sexual orientation, I think he's really struggling, and his team doesn't seem to be very bought in. They did not play very hard in that first game. He seems like he's it's almost a little smug, like he's just kind of standing there just like, well, this is what's happening and this is what isn't happening, and I know I'm about to get shit canned, so fuck it.
I'm so tired of listening to this.
He's definitely thrown in the towel, bro. He's just fucking.
Matt, let me ask you something real quick. Smitty, I want to ask you what Lembo did with you guys at Ball State. Let's say you hit a rough patch, you're struggling. And Matt, in the professional space of training these kids, if something happens and for some reason kids don't show up for 2 to 3 days and you hear all these fucking excuses, do you do the same shit over and over, or do you change up something? Whether it's a tweet and it's saying, hey, you fucking cunt, show up, or is it, hey, man, listen, I know things happen, blah, blah. Whatever way you want to go. It's a change is my point. It's a change. Here's the point. We're not going to just sit there unless we just want to get out of the profession, right? If you want to get out of the profession, then you stay the same and just get the fuck out. If you want to adapt and adopt and overcome, then you do something to change it. Why is this guy the same fucking guy who has done nothing different? He hasn't changed a fucking thing. He doesn't address the run game. He doesn't address the fucking soft culture. He doesn't address winning on the road. He doesn't address fucking what we need to do to get these 2 fucking freak athletes the ball in space. I don't understand what they do over there on a day-to-day basis besides him coming to the podium with one fucking sweat leg up and a vaping pen and looking like the same fucking analytical nerd fuck Rex Ryan called him. I don't get why it hasn't changed. That's all I'm saying. Why hasn't it changed? Get the fuck out of the NFL. You make us look fucking horrific, homie.
This is what the league is. There's a lot of cats in the league that are analytically inclined, and that's where he starts. I still think he's a great offensive mind, and he's very unique as a dude, and like he brings a lot to the table. He won't be unemployed long. He'll be back as a receiver coach or a quarterback coach or an OC somewhere quick. He is a little bit weird, and you know, you can say it however you want. He's a weird dude, but look, Miami kind of did this to themselves, investing in guys like Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's a good player, but he's not a leader. That guy's a fucking that you know, he makes Travis Henry and Antonio Cromartie be like, damn, I thought I had a lot of kids and shit. So I think that the Miami Dolphins are just a mess. I don't think Tyreek Hill will be there very long. I think he's going to be traded by the trade deadline to a contender. So whoever out there wants an like, can you imagine if Tyreek Hill ends up with the Packers, or Tyreek Hill ends up with the Commanders, or Tyreek Hill ends up on a fucking team with a young quarterback that's making a run? That's where I see that going.
That's my shit. What you're doing right there is a little old school, like go to the club and you see the white girl or the fat white guy that gets no pussy in the corner at the club. Usually it's a predominantly black club. Like let's say back in the day, go to like Century Club and there'd be a fat white dude in the corner that's trying to get some trying to get his first piece of like black pussy. And he's trying, and that's exactly how he looked.
And then we over there hyping him up. Go. You know, black people, we love like a white dude trying to be.
Yeah, y'all over there hyping them too. Yeah, that's hard. So you set him up for failure. It's actually racist. It's actually racist.
They end up getting a little something.
It's actually racist to do that.
Nah, we show love. We show y'all nothing but love. That's the crazy thing. I don't know why y'all don't
crazy
fuck with us. We show y'all with nothing but love. We bring y'all in.
It's going both ways.
Bring to the cookout. We give you a play. Like we be chilling. Y'all be over there with the lights on.
For every one of the JBs. So if people don't realize, for all the JBs that have done nothing but help y'all, and they get pissed off, like when y'all do some stupid shit, and then I gotta be like, "Fuck, man!" I get mad. I get mad because I put all that work into y'all, and then I get mad.
Y'all. It's something about the way you're saying y'all is pissing me the fuck off. Don't say y'all. Don't say y'all right now. Use another word.
When you say white boy, pissing me off, so I'm gonna keep saying y'all.
Hold on, homie. Though growing up, you know, we use the term white boy like a term of endearment. Like, oh, that's a cold white boy. Like it was never like on some negative connotation behind it. It was like on some sports scene, like that's
I say y'all. I say y'all
always positive. You saying y'all with a negative energy.
I used to say y'all all the time. Never been questioned, never. So you came in, and now because you're so like
here we go.
Micro that you think everybody's out to get you, that it's automatically negative racist.
What does micro mean? Let's break micro down too.
Have you heard of a micro penis?
Yes, the women are using that a lot.
I didn't know about this thing.
How did you not know about it?
Well, I didn't know about it until Deshaun Watson. And then I saw like video. What? Yeah, unfortunately, I saw like.
What are you talking about? How the hell you know? How you know Deshaun Watson got going on in this situation? What the hell are you talking about?
You have to go back a few years and watch one of the shows I did. I broke it down actually, and then I had a female tell me Deshaun Watson specifically was involved, and that's why. I don't mean a porno video, D. Jones, of him naked. I saw him in a clip somebody sent me and said, this is why he does what he does. And I go, really? And then I broke the news on my show about 3-4 years ago when he got traded to the Browns. He was in like, practice pants, and he was at practice. And then the girl showed me, and then she knew firsthand what he had, I guess. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, makes sense why he paid the broads to rub him down, because he got micro, homie. So anyway, let's break down the tonight's game. Buffalo Jets. Real quick, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you head on over there, Underdog Fantasy, right now. Use our promo code CoachJB because, Smitty, I need you to download the app today. I need you to download the app. Sign up with my promo code and our promo code, CoachJB.
Yep.
And to score $50 in bonus funds right now.
Right now.
If you'll sign up and get $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5.
Really?
Again, yes, that's promo code CoachJB for tonight's game, Buffalo and the Jets. Make sure.
No, the Dolphins, right?
What did you say?
Ain't it Buffalo and the Dolphins?
Oh, yeah, I said Jets, Dolphins.
Yep.
Buffalo and the Dolphins. Millions of fans have already won millions and billions and trillions of dollars making picks on Underdog.
Wow.
So make sure you're clear. You got to be 18 years old. You got to be 19 in places like Alabama, Nebraska, with Raiola licking his fingers.
Yep.
You got to be 19 in places like the Prime Sexuals in Colorado. And you got to be 21 in some places, Smitty, like Arizona and Massachusetts and Virginia.
Ooh, okay. It's good to know. It's good to know.
And you also have to present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. So understand something, though. Where they don't operate is critical. And I got to let you guys know. There is no place. This $50 offer does not include places like Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. You guys can't get this $50 there. You can't get this $50 there, Brian Case in Michigan. My bad. You can't get it over there, Loxley in Maryland. You guys can't get it in New York, Hamas. You guys cannot get that $50 off deal in those states. Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. But you can get it everywhere else, Smitty. You can get it everywhere else. So make sure terms apply. And Smitty, I want to dive into it because
let's do it, homie. We got Dolphins. We got the Bills. I'm calling for a blowout. The Bills will win big. I'm going over on Josh Allen rushing yards. I'm going over on the total score. I'm going under on Tua Tagovailoa's passing yards. I'm going under on Tyreek Hill's receiving yards and receptions. Go ahead.
I've been winning in this. If you guys have been following my Underdog picks, you guys be winning some money. So if you haven't, then it's on you. It's a you problem. Devon Achane. He's been balling. He's been Miami's only bright spot. Buffalo has been struggled in the first game against a running back and a running quarterback. In this case, we have a running back who's very, very good in between the tackles and a quarterback that's a sitting duck. I expect Achane to run for over 54.5 yards. I'm taking the over on 54.5 yards all day long. Buffalo's run defense is suspect at best. Yeah. I'm taking Achane to score a touchdown as well. So make sure you mark that down. I'm also taking Josh Allen in every single possibility tonight. Josh Allen's the MVP right now, clear and cut. Him and Matthew Stafford, in my opinion. I got 238 yards, 238 and a half yards for Josh Allen. He's going to go over the number. And guess what? A big upset pick of the week, Smitty. You got to use it. I'm telling you, do it. Trust me today. If I'm wrong, I'll throw somebody some free merch tomorrow on the show. Tyreek Hill is going to go off tonight. He's going to have 67 and a half yards over the number, and he's going to score a touchdown. I'm taking Tyreek Hill tonight. Got to do it. It's warm in Buffalo, 73 degrees. It's not cold. So when it's cold, I wouldn't do it. It's going to be warm. Tyreek Hill, going to go visit a few baby mamas. He is going to ball tonight. He's going to have over 67 and a half yards. Mark my words, he's going to have a touchdown as well. I'm also taking Keon Coleman, Smitty, over 43 and a half. He's got 11 receptions already through 2 games. He had 8 last week. I like him tonight, 43 and a half yards. I'm going over the number there. So mark him down, take him, use him. Underdog. Make sure you head over there. He's our promo code, Coach J.
Coach JB. Well, let's stay on this game, man. I mean, we just went with our overs and our unders, brought to you by Underdog. How do you see this game going? I think it's going to be a blowout. I think the Bills went big. I know these Thursday games often are ugly. I see it being an ugly one today, but ugly in favor of the Buffalo Bills winning. So I think it might be a situation where it's, 28-10 kind of, game where it's really never really close. Bills start off fast, slow down as they get going. Dolphins score a little bit late to make things interesting, and then the game just kind of just stays in limbo, throughout the entirety of the game. This is not a good team in the Miami Dolphins. Their leader is not that. He's not a leader in the leadership position. There's no respect. You can see it amongst the teammates. Tyreek Hill is trying to keep his head on straight, but he's not happy with the amount of time he's getting the ball. I see Tua trying to force him the ball tonight, and I see that leading to more and more turnovers, big time picks, and situations where he's going to be in passing downs and getting sacks. And I feel like it's going to be a nasty game. Just turnovers heavy on the Dolphins side, and Bills win big, 28-10.
Yeah, Buffalo's the number. I think there's some sharp money coming in on Miami, though, for whatever reason. It could be the weather, because usually this game, the next time they play, if they played there, would be in the playoffs, and it would be below degrees, and everybody's going to not take them at all. Tonight, it's 73 degrees, kind of similar to a Miami weather. I think this is a time that Miami can steal some something. Now, whether it's a win, I doubt, but the game may be closer than people think. Now, Buffalo goes in there, and that's why I said the Jets instead of the Dolphins when I was talking. I was trying to get to the point of Buffalo absolutely demolishing the Jets last week. If Buffalo does to the Dolphins tonight what they did to the Jets, is what I meant to say, then they may be a for real team, even though they've only played the Jets and the Dolphins after beating the Ravens. This could be a team that if they just put their foot on their neck, has the killer instinct that I say, okay, now this team can win in the playoffs and actually go to the Super Bowl this year. This may be that team, because you got to gut teams that are inferior. You got to gut them. It shouldn't be close. Every time I've coached for 20 plus years, I've noticed in the good years I've had, we gutted the shitty teams. The years that we were so, we let the shitty teams hang around.
Right.
Don't let the shitty team hang around. Don't let the shitty team hang around. Blow this team out.
Don't play around with your food.
Yeah. Blow their asses out. And let's get this party started tonight in Buffalo. Titties and Tequila tonight. Make sure you come on.
If I'm right, so if I get this score right and Bills win 28-10, you got to give me $1,000 for Underdog to be able to bet for the following week. Is that fair?
Say it again.
So if I get this score prediction right,
I heard $1,000. Let me hear it again.
So my score prediction for tonight is 28-10. Bills win big. If I end up getting that score right, you have to give me $1,000 to utilize on Underdog and Underdog alone for the following Thursday night game. Deal?
I actually got something we could do.
Talk to me right now.
What if I took that $1,000 out of my pocket and I divvied it up amongst anyone that uses our promo code tonight and proves they used it tomorrow on the show, I'll put 1,000 towards it, including money towards you. I'll put 1,000 of my own dollars, and anybody that uses Underdog tonight and uses our promo code, I'll do some shit. I'll do some McAfee shit.
How do they prove it though? That's the question.
They got a screenshot. They use Underdog and our promo code. I mean, when you log in and do it, it shows you.
So they should screenshot it.
That they use the promo
tweet
code.
It out, tag Underdog.
Tag Underdog.
Tag JB, tag Smitty.
Yeah.
And show the proof that way.
And then show the promo code.
You got to show the promo. That's the big thing because the promo code ain't on there, then it changes everything. So okay, so screenshot, show the promo code within a screenshot. Boom. Tweet it at us directly and tag Underdog, JB, and Darnell _Smith 95, and we giving out money tomorrow. That's a good ass idea, homie. That's a tough idea.
Dick, I ain't bullshitting. I'm being honest. I'm not saying hold on, time out. Be clear on the bet.
Real clear.
I think Dick Peter thinks, Dick's hot because he's in New York. You can't bet.
Oh, Dick is tripping right now, homie.
And I want to be clear also, too, out the gate. It's not $1,000 per you. Everybody.
Duh, you didn't say that.
Well, I'm just
saying you would divvy up the $1,000.
I'm making clear. I'm being clear.
You would pull from the $1,000 and divvy it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna divvy up $1,000.
Dick, you tripping, homie?
Yeah, no, Ron. Tag us on social media with Underdog, showing that you used our promo code. That's what I'm saying.
It needs to be public.
Yeah, it's gotta be public.
Tag us and tag Underdog. If you don't tag everybody, then it's void.
You got to tag it. And then tomorrow on the show, we'll pick the guys that we saw use the promo code, and boom. It's not a scam. I don't know what the fuck. Why would I lie a scam? What the fuck do I got? I just said it live right here. Fucking slapdicks.
Man.
God damn. Bundy, send me the 1,000 so I can cover it. All right, let's get going. Let's get this. Let's get this. Huh?
Huh? Men don't listen. Oh, man. Need them clips, man. Keep this thing going.
What happened?
Need them clips soon. We go to the block here and see where we at. Pre-game video from ESPN, ABC's. They show Florida's assistant coach Jabbar Jaluki slapping LSU safety Joe Rogers before Saturday's game. Jaluki has been suspended 3 games by the school in the SEC. Here's a video right here.
First of all,
snatch him up. Boom.
I should have looked at this. Goddamn.
Where's the slap? I don't even see it. I don't even see. It's happening so fast. It's happening too fast. I can't see nothing. Jerry, what's your thoughts on it? I know what's going on. Jimmy probably know the coach, and he wish you to solve the topic. We ain't got to discuss it. If you know the coach, we ain't got to discuss it, homie. Just speak up.
Oh, no. I'm actually laughing.
What's going on?
Look at you guys' text. Anyway, it's pronounced Jaluk.
Jaluk. Jaluk.
It's pronounced Jaluk. Very good friend of mine, actually like an ace of mine. But anyway,
shout out to Jaluk then. My fault, coach. I didn't know that. It actually makes sense though now. Like now, this whole thing, this is macro. Like this makes sense.
What the text say?
He's a best friend.
What the text say?
So what the fact that he had to do this, you want me to read it?
Just the last one that I wrote him.
Dog, why you slap that motherfucker? LOL. Your whole circle, y'all all the same, homie. Y'all all come from the same cloth. Y'all slap a motherfucker, y'all snatch them up, y'all cuss them out, y'all choke fuck them, up every turn. Y'all all from anybody from your circle, from your world of coaching. This don't surprise me. Shout out to Coach Jaluk, man. He must have been fed up. That's a player that's probably been doing stuff all year long, and he just got to a point where he was like, this motherfucker's always doing something. He's always doing something. He just lost it. Shout out.
By the way, Jaluk's one of the best recruiters in America. Shout out to him. One of the best recruiters in America. Obviously, he wouldn't be there coaching, right?
Right.
So, it's Timbo. I've hit a bunch of underdog picks. I don't know what you're talking about. I literally did a football show Sunday morning, and I went 9-4. Fact. You can check it out. I gave him the picks away to you. I told you guys to use Mac Jones as well. I told you to take over the number. Anybody that used that on underdog would have made money. You're mad because you didn't take my advice. You didn't make no money. It's like you didn't get no pussy, and now you're mad at me, which is just salt. You're salting up the game. You're hot. You're mad. You're hating. So anyway, moving on amicably. We got a lot going on, Smitty. Donovan, you're not from Compton, you bitch-made motherfucker. Or see me at Louis Burgers today then. I'm going there. I'll be at Louis today, motherfucker. Show up. Bitch-ass motherfucker. These motherfuckers think they really are. God damn, homie. They think I'm an actor for some unknown reason. Where's Louis Burgers at, Murray? Tell us right now. Give us the 2 streets. Cross streets. Go. It should be right now. You should already be saying it. Homie, you from Compton. Go. He's Googling it now, Smitty. Fuck!
You can't type that fast, I'll be stopped.
Why?
And it's a delay. YouTube, everything we saying is like it's on a second delay. It literally is.
No, it's not. Bam! I just typed it. Let's see how fast it comes in. Oh shit! That motherfucker's fat. I typed it right in.
But I'm saying the chat, like
he still ain't said it yet, homie.
What we're saying on StreamYard, they don't get it immediately afterwards. He said, I ain't from Compton, I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. That's Mel Best.
Smitty, let's dive into this fucking.
What's next? I don't know what's next. You got it.
I need to get into. I want to ask you a poll question.
Another one? Who
does more shows? Me or Steve? Or Stephen A. Smith?
Ooh-wee. This is a close one. This is a hell of a question. It's one of the better poll questions you've asked. You got the Coach JB show Monday through Friday, 3 hours long. And I was always the guy from the beginning who was saying, maybe we should do 2 hours long, or maybe we should. But JB said, no, I'm sticking to my guns. This is how I've always done it. It has to stay this way. Boom. So you go Monday through Friday, 3 hours. Boom. That's number one. He got First Take Monday through Friday. I think is it 2.5 hours? I don't know if it's 3. I think it's 2.5. Boom. So you beat him there. Now you got Titties and Tequila Monday night, Thursday night.
4 hours a fucking day.
4 hours of just titties. That's 8 hours. Boom. He got his Stephen A. Smith show. I don't know how long that is, but I know that's a thing. He got that.
That's on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
If it's radio, it's probably long then. Radio, those shows are long. He also has now.
Nah, this hour.
He also has Straight Shooter, which is his political show he just dropped.
What?
You don't do a political show no more. So he just dropped that on radio. Boom, he got that. He also has. There's one more thing that we're missing.
Wait. He could do a political show now and not get canceled or fired?
He just dropped it. I sent y'all the video.
Freedom of speech, huh?
He's promoting the whole thing. It's called Straight Shooter.
Let me get it. Is that cancel culture or is that anti-cancel culture?
Well, he said I'm about to speak on everything. I don't care if you're right, you're left, independent. I'm speaking on the truth of how I feel about it. And sometimes I'll say it mildly, sometimes I'll say it profoundly. And he said he's going in. He says some things he's liberal on, some things he's conservative on. He said he's speaking on everything. It's called Straight Shooter. He just promoted it and dropped it.
Political playbook better.
And then, but you stopped doing it though. You did it for 2 shows and you stopped. You got lazy. Then you do unpaved sometimes. Y'all down there neck and neck.
I do Whitlock on Friday. Whitlock Fridays.
Whitlock Friday. So that's every Friday now?
Yeah.
I didn't put that Whitlock Friday.
Yeah, homie.
But then when the NBA season starts back, he just pops in on fucking NBA on halftime show for NBA.
I do all the smoke.
Now TNT's on ABC. He gonna be joining in sometimes with Chuck and all them and Chuck.
I'm gonna go on Gilbert Arenas.
You know the biggest difference though, the biggest thing is that
I know why. That's why
he's making $40 million a year.
Yeah, I make 40,
and you're only making 200,000 from it. That's the issue.
I don't make $2,000. I make like $40. That's why I stopped doing the political play. I just got tired. I was like, fuck, 40
The money don't match the energy. Like the money ain't matching your time. You know what I'm saying?
I only make $40 on this. And so then I do the NFL Red Zone JB style on Sundays. Now.
You film that? Oh, you mean the pre-show?
I do on Patreon.
The pre-show.
Yeah.
Damn, homie.
So it's damn near.
You either love this shit or are you trying to? Are you believing?
Yeah, damn near. It's like coaching. Like I'm damn near a coach doing it for nothing. Like when I started. Like when I started coaching, when I just did it for like a stipend for like $3,500, and I coached the whole fucking year, every year for like 13 years. I only made $3,500, and everybody still talks shit. But anyway, I made like $3,500, and I lived on the beach.
It's been 7 years though. It's been 7 years though.
And I lived on the beach, huh?
It's been 7 years though, homie.
Yeah, on lures though. But anyway,
it's been 7 years. Talk about that earlier. It's been almost 10 years now. So at some point,
my homeboy just texted me back.
At some point, the stipend got to. What do you say?
You bitch. Anyway, let's move on. I got lots going on today.
Kyler Murray apologized for his IG post of him wearing the Michael Vick jersey while posing with one of the pit bulls. We actually had that topic on our show, and you kind of didn't like really go at him, but you kind of like non-verbal cues, kind of like was like, damn, fuck you do this for? Why'd you wear the jersey? With like you kind of gave him that energy. And I think everybody online was killing them. All the dog lovers like yourself, the white people who love the dog, was going at him and like was mad. So he just took the picture down and just apologized and just made it very clear that Michael.
Let me ask him real quick.
Favorite players that he grew up with. So here's a video right here.
Yeah. You know, in no way, shape, or form do I.
That beanie's so big.
You know, animal cruelty or dog. You know, dog.
Little micro head.
You know, for me personally, y'all saw me wear the Michael Vick jersey, a player that I admire very much growing up. And then, you know, being home with my pup, who, you know, my dog Trunks and Swoosh, they both get treated like kings. So it's not like, you know, I'm in no way, shape, or form am I condoning that. But yes, I saw how it affected people, and you know, decided to take it down.
I think people just dramatic. This man was not like, use common sense. Y'all thought he put a big jersey on to try to make a statement with his dog. That's Kyler's actual. He has two dogs. His actual dog that he takes good care of. And y'all thought that he was trying to put out some weird message or about like what, I don't know. People are just stupid and people just reach. And at the end of the day, I know Vick. I worked with Vick. Been on shows with Vick. Vick, again, we can argue about what he did was wrong, whatever. Cool, that's fine. We talk about that until we're blue in the face. But at some point, like, come on, it's been like over a decade. We're still talking about the same thing. He wore this damn jersey. He's a fan of him. Michael Vick was a bad boy, especially at VTech, and he just wearing his jersey showing love. He wasn't out here thinking that. He probably wears different jerseys and stuff all the time, and he just so happened to be with his dog right there. He wasn't thinking nothing. It's a dope picture. The color scheme kind of matched the fur of the dog. Like, it took me a minute to even really notice until we really stared at it for a minute, because my brain don't instantly go to that point. So I'm with you, Toy, yo. He should have stood on business, should have kept his picture up there and just kept it pushing. If you wasn't wrong and your intentions were pure, then fuck what they talking about. But I get it, PR, all that, but it's just stupid, man. You can't do nothing in this world. I'm not going to Jamaica, homie.
Did you defend them saying that the jersey matched the dog fur?
Yeah, it
I want to be clear. Is that what you said?
Yeah, because the jersey number, the VT with the shorts matched the fur of the dog, and he did that on purpose. I guarantee you, the white on the belly matched the white on the jersey.
Hold on, time out. Do you realize that the reach you made on that is so? First of all, missing the whole point of the whole discussion.
What you mean, homie?
Number one. Number two, like, you literally should get 15-point deduction. Because the defense of this guy wearing the jersey with the dog overvalues anything that anyone else could say. Like, the fact that you're apologizing for it today means
his PR team made him do it. You know the game.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
the fact that you didn't prep tomorrow today and realize I got a Michael Vick jersey on with a pit bull, not like a little Yorkie or some gay dog, a pit bull. And for the fact that as soon as it hit the wire, the PR team didn't say, hey, dog, shut that thing off. No, takes a whole day. And then he comes out and fucking apologizes for it. Homie, stand on business then. You should have known going in. Stop making excuses for these motherfuckers, homie. This is ridiculous.
Real quick, so you telling me?
No, I would have did it and owned it. And just
it's been dinner 20 years.
No, real shit. You know I wouldn't take that down, right?
I know you wouldn't. It's been dinner 20 years, though. You think every single time I put an outfit on now, I got to think about, oh, shit, okay, what am I wearing? Oh, it's a dog.
We not in that
Took
space.
a shower, motherfucker, put deodorant on.
We're not in that space.
These motherfuckers put a jersey. He wasn't out here. Motherfuckers ain't thinking on every, okay, what should I wear?
We're not in that space. We're not in that space.
He threw a jersey on.
He knew what he was doing, homie. He knew what he was doing. He did. Then I got to question him. If he didn't know what he's doing, I got to question him as the dumbest quarterback in the NFL then.
Okay, calm him down.
Because why don't you admit that then?
I guess you're so
admit everything else
thing you wear, homie, that you just wake up and.
But if you admit all the other shit, then just say you know what, this motherfucker can't lead a fucking group of men. He's not very smart, homie.
I think of Michael Vick today. My brain don't even go to dogs no more.
It don't matter.
That's y'all.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Y'all.
What I'm saying is
so much shit beyond the dogs that that's all y'all think about.
Yeah, no,
I think about. He did his time. He moved on. That motherfucker got $200 million contracts.
I'm not even tripping.
NFC Championship, Pro Bowl. Motherfucker's a head coach of a team. Got his first win. Motherfucker worked at Fox for hella long on Sunday show. He's done so much shit outside of the dog that my brain doesn't instantly go to the dog. So what I'm saying is, if you're a fan of Vick, and it's not like this shit happened last year. This shit happened a long time. Kyler was a fucking baby when this shit happened. But all I'm saying is, at some point, motherfuckers are not just thinking about that 24/7. He just threw the jersey on, was walking the move. Now you're right. His PR team should have caught that. That's the PR's job to literally just look at everything. But you, as a human being who's just an everyday cat, you're not thinking about we act like these NFL guys are just like God, and they're regular cats like you and I who got a little bit of money, and they go in the closet, they put a fucking shirt on a jersey on, and they kept it pushing. He took a picture.
Everybody in the chat said when they think Michael Vick, they think dog.
That's their fault.
I'm just saying, a lot of sisters in the chat saying it too.
I don't care.
Yeah, here's the issue.
Hey, hold on.
Hold
Stop. When I say something and I have my take, stop going to the chat and saying, "Oh, well, the chat says this." I don't give a fuck.
We're real show.
The chat says
you do it every day.
Fuck what the chat says.
Bailey, right? He does it every day with me. But anyway, let me be clear.
Bailey, you need help. That's why I know you need help. You need the chat. You need Bailey. It's one-on-one, homie. It's me and
Alan.
you.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Alan.
Look, you keep going. You need Alan.
Thank you, Alan. Alan, he never owned a dog. Alan, he dismisses everything that has to do with kids and dogs because he don't have either one. So Smitty,
I love the
kid or a dog. So Smitty don't have a kid or a dog. He don't care. He don't have a kid or a dog.
I love the show when Bailey did the little stream thing and we couldn't see the comments. You was fucking off. You didn't know what to do. You were fucking nervous and scratching and shit. You didn't know because you need that support. You need the team. You need the people. One-on-one, homie. It's in the box. It's Canelo and Crawford. We in the boxing ring, homie. I don't need no help. I don't need none of that. I don't need to feed off Bailey, feed off the chat. It's mano y mano, homie. Use your own brain. What, Jason?
There's a video and a full show that I did on this very channel when Michael Vick got incarcerated. And I did a full show. And I broke it down in totality. And I defended Michael Vick and the dog situation in totality.
I know you did.
No, you don't, because you just lied.
I never said you was against it. I never said that.
But I broke it down, and I actually went against the whites. And I said, stop being hypocrites. See, that's why I'm always the same guy.
Y'all be
because the whites, what they do is, the old whites, the money whites, the whites with money, they take a dog called the Greyhound, and they run that Greyhound to death, like a horse. And then they bury it in the end of the track.
Literally.
And there's millions of Greyhounds buried underneath racetracks in America. And I said the hypocrisy of America is the same as it was when I did that video till now. If we're going to talk about pit bulls and fighting pits and all that shit, then we better talk about the motherfuckers burying Greyhound dogs after they race on a racetrack. Just as they do horses and they shoot them down when they got a bad leg. all the shit. We need to stop being hypocrites, homie. Like, stop. You gotta stop being hypocrites. And Dave, no, I'm not full of shit. I mean, I can prove it. Can you prove I'm full of shit? No, you can't. So you're full of shit.
Who said you're full of shit?
So Dave or something. So anyway,
I heard that phrase in a long time. Full of shit.
Hey, Smitty. The problem is, see, I have a little difference because I grew up in the pit fighting era in the world. We actually had a ring where we fought them and saw fighting them. Not only pits, but we fought cocks, rots. We fought everything. It's just what it was. It was growing up and seeing it.
The culture was regular shit.
And I'm not proud of it either. I didn't fight personally, but I never had that. I was always a dog lover from the time I was a little baby. But I saw it, and I've been in it, and I knew what it was. Like, I knew what it was, like YA and all that shit. It is what it is, right? So after I grew up and realized that, well, fuck, is it a difference that we run them to death and bury them versus fighting them, and they die here and there? Like, why are we not giving them the same energy? That's the video I did. So first of all, I never talked about anything with the Vick. Second of all, I also realized that the insensitivity of it is you need to stand on business then. If you're going to be insensitive about something, then stand on it. If I'm going to go against women coaching football, I stand on it every day. I'm not going to go apologize the next day and renege and take out the video and take out the tweet and all that shit. This cat should have stood on business and said, fuck you. I'm wearing the Michael Vick because I'm a Michael Vick fan and I got a pit bull. I don't give a fuck what you think. The past is the past. If you had said that, I'd have a lot more fucking respect for Kyler Murray today.
He got somebody he got to answer to. You don't.
He don't, though.
That's the difference.
He don't.
Got somebody to answer to. He has a league.
No,
he has a team.
No, he don't. So wait up. No, he don't.
He has a hypocrisy. You don't have no boss. You can do whatever fuck you walk around earth.
No, I don't.
What you want to do?
That's wrong. That's wrong. Because see, on one side of your mouth, you're going to come out and say, we're not in 1967, JB. Women don't need to be in the fucking stove cooking on the oven and cooking in the kitchen. And then you're going to defend the baseball player Tatis who got hurt on a fucking jet ski. And you're going to say, JB, this ain't 1995 in the contract where they don't need to go do nothing outside the baseball field or the season.
Why you talking like that, though?
They got millions of dollars, JB. They can do whatever they want, JB. Why now they can do whatever they want, homie? You said whatever they can do whatever they want, but now you got to answer to somebody?
Get your hand on my face. Get your hand on my face.
You're a hypocrite, homie.
No hypocrite. I keep it funky. I keep it real, homie. What are you talking about? Times have changed. Two things can be true. There are more freedoms today.
Man, he got sad. He said, you're a hypocrite. Like, sad, like voice, though. See, those are the captions that we need to catch, Paris. You need to catch those moments, and you're just not doing a very good job at it. And then you missed 2 days, Paris, and you don't have a MacBook. So we got to fix that, Smitty. Let's move on. I'm just kidding. Paris does a good job. But anyway, I know I cooked everybody in the chat and everybody on this topic. And so you can just crown me right now. Just crown me right now that I cooked on that whole subject. So anyway.
Was that really a debate? Conversation?
No, it's just a subject. I said subject. That's why I didn't say.
Damn, you got her crying?
You
got her like, I know Paris a little bit. Like, you know, I've had
that's the crying thing?
Yeah, her eyes are watery. Like,
I don't see the tear though.
That's the beginning of it. Like they're watering up right now.
Right now, she needs to put the laughing one out now because she never cried.
Paris a little emotional, like, you know, and she you know, her feelings can get hurt. So you need to apologize live on air.
We just had a whole fucking talk about apologizing. God damn. So, see, ignorance is life-threatening, and doing the same shit over and over and over and over and expect a different result is insanity. So we just talked about this cat apologizing, and then you want me to apologize after I've been on national television saying I don't apologize to nobody. Like I said it on McAfee, on Speak when you were there back in the day looking like the Marco Farr looking at, and all these other things, and I don't understand why now you think I need to apologize.
Looking like who, homie?
Huh?
Looking like who?
The Marco Farr, I mean.
Fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin, looking at him, motherfucking fat Goldberg looking at him, motherfucker. Twin Sean King looking at him, Milk Dud looking at him, CeeLo, the real CeeLo looking at him. Motherfucker look like Malibu's most wanted face ass motherfucker. Malibu. I'm about to roast your ass, homie.
Jason Whitlock looking at.
Joe Dirt looking at.
A conversation looking at. Acho looking at.
Orlovsky face ass. Look at this motherfucker.
Aaron Donald built looking at.
Kurt Warner wannabe face ass. I'm about to roast this motherfucker.
Kyler Murray's height looking at.
Can't beat my ass looking at.
Don't want to see me in the alley looking at. Anyway, let's move on amicably.
Tap
I knew it. He had to get the last word, Bailey. I knew it. He got cooked so bad he had to get the last word in. See, I'm gracious enough host to let the last word be said. Go ahead. He can say it. Like he had the last word. Go ahead.
You just had it.
But I didn't say no more.
In that whole soliloquy,
there's no more jokes.
That was the last word.
No more jokes though.
That was the last word.
You got the last joke though.
Moving on amicably.
Now you got that word.
Ashton Genty was asked about being ready for a workload, and that's what he had to say. Check this out.
I don't think you draft a guy like me to not give me, carries and touches, and I'm ready for the responsibility. And
hold on, is this AI?
No, it's Ashton Genty.
It's not a made up bullshit one because I don't know anymore.
This is Ashton Genty. This is AJ.
No, I know who it is, but is it the voice over the?
This is Ashton Genty.
Like I said, it's gonna start with me, and in the run game, and I got to continue to get better.
You fucking slow if you can't tell if it's AI or real. Ashton Genty, I love this, man. He's just saying, listen, you draft me high for a purpose, for a reason. Use me. Don't worry about the future. And I keep hearing these messages that they're trying not to put too much on his plate, and they don't want him getting hurt or having too. Forget all that. This man's young. He's a rookie. Maximize him right now. Whatever he is at age 30, he'll cross that bridge once he gets there. He's not there yet. You're trying to win games, and the running game will help that team so much. It will help alleviate pressure off Geno Smith. I don't know what it is Pete Carroll is doing or what his mindset is behind this, but feed the beast. I love you, Pete. You're a hell of a coach, but sometimes you overthink it. Feed the beast. Keep it simple. Every time he carries the ball, he never goes down on first contact. He's breaking multiple tackles. Every single carry, he's making something happen. He's leaning forward. He's falling forward. He's getting good yardage. Doing that all game. I'm a D lineman. I know how it is. When a team is running the ball all game long, 30, 35 carries, that's wear and tear on the body. And now I have to guess, is it run? Is it a pass? I don't know what to do. Now my pass rush, it changes the whole scheme. Do that. Geno Smith is an average quarterback. He's very inconsistent. We saw how bad he looked last week. He needs a strong running game. Hand this man the ball. Have you not learned from your mistakes, Pete Carroll? Golly. Go ahead, JB.
All right, so I'm going to try to be devil's advocate and try to give you a coach perspective and as a player perspective on this particular case. Mm-hmm. First of all, if it was me, I would have jaluked his ass. Number one.
That's a new verb. That's a new verb. That's the new. I'm going to start saying that shit. Keep talking, I'm going to jaluk your ass. No, for real. That's what we're doing now. Making sure, that's the thing. Jaluk. We're no longer saying slap or smack. It's called the jaluk. Go ahead.
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh.
You went the wrong way 3 times on handoffs that I watched personally. You got Geno Smith absolutely obliterated 3 times in pass protection. I mean, absolutely loafed and looked so fucking bad. So now I'm questioning, do you know the offense? Do you understand that right is right and left is left? Do you understand even numbers are this way and odd are this way? I'm answering those questions first. Now I got a problem with you because you just aired our dirty laundry live on national television, and you made me, Pete Carroll, on my 74th birthday look bad because you don't know the insides, media, and you don't realize that he don't know half the playbook. And he went the wrong way 3 times and got my quarterback blasted in pass protection 3 times. And now you want us to reward him for being shitty in all the little details that entail football. See, that's the part about it that people on the outside don't realize. All you know is that this guy got drafted. He should have won the Heisman over the bust, Travis Hunter. And then we sit there and go like, hey, man, give him the ball. They ain't fucking youth Pop Warner, homie, where he's better than everybody on the football field, and I can just hand him the ball any old way, and he can go the wrong way and still make a play. This ain't fucking shithole ass fucking some backwood JUCO where giving the guy the ball on the wrong side and he makes everyone miss and goes down the sideline. This ain't it. It's the NFL. They all get paid. He needs to understand he has to do the little things right, Smitty, as you know better than anybody in this room. To get rewarded, you got to do the little thing. Smitty had to track the ball. He had to chase the ball. He had to be on film. His D-line coach, I know for a fact, I don't even know. D-line coach, Smitty, I don't see you in the film. You want more plays? I better see your ass in the film. Meaning, he's chasing the ball down at the end of the snap. When I stop the remote, boom, Smitty's number's right there. You know as true as I do. You got to do the little things to appease the football coach if you want to get more touches and more reward. Now, on the player side of it, to defend him, you drafted him high. You had high hopes for him. You obviously think he's good. We already know he's good. We've already seen the glimpses and what he can do. Now, Chip Kelly, who I don't like and I don't give a fuck, Chip Kelly, you're fucking the guy now by not getting him to learn the system, not getting him to go the right way, and then the lack of carries is on you. At the end of the day, you better get him to go the right way. You better learn him, teach him the pass protection. And I know he's going to stick his nose in there. I think he has nuts and guts. I don't think he's hiding from it. I don't think he's turning down pass pro. I just don't think he knows what he's doing. And Smitty just said it yesterday on the show. If you don't know what you're doing, you can't go fast. It's not going to be very fun for you. So you're thinking now. And I think Genty looks like a guy out there that's overthinking everything he's doing. And therefore is the lack of touches by the head man, Pete Carroll. Because Chip Kelly has yet to install everything in a macro scale to get this man involved. Yes, Darnell?
So for clarity, you're blaming the OC and not the head guy?
Well, yeah, because Pete Carroll don't call the office. No. Here, let me be clear. It's always on the head coach. I've said that forever. The head coach is the head coach. At the end of the day, he's hired and fired. He hired the OC. So I want to be clear. I'm always going to say, don't matter about that shit. The head coach is the fucking last guy, and that he has to go through him, right? Goes through him at the end of the day. But Pete Carroll's not coaching the running backs, teaching Ashton Genty which way to go or the pass protection. Is that fair? So if I'm the head coach, I'm telling Chip Kelly today, hey, dog, you better teach this motherfucking first-round pick that we used to learn how to go right and left. So be clear.
Make sure we clear. I ask the question.
Are you skipping over the fact?
No. Make sure we clear.
The offensive coordinator isn't getting this guy the ball either.
Nah, you're right. I'm just trying to get clarity. I don't have a problem with what you said. I'm just making sure I understand for future discussions who's the person who gets blamed in these situations. So.
And now I want to be clear on something else.
Yes.
Geno Smith looked as bad as I've ever seen a football player look in the history of football the other day, and I was very upset. I almost wanted to go down there. It was so bad and pillow the motherfucker. That's how bad it was.
I've seen worse performances, though.
I wanted to take him out back. Not at home in front of your home crowd. I haven't seen a worse performance.
Outback, like the restaurant Outback, like the brown bread and the steak?
Yeah, with a pillow, though, like the hospital with my mom. Here's the issue. Geno, as bad as he was, and should have threw 5 picks, threw 3 or 4. I don't know what he fucking threw. Should have threw 6. As bad as he was, it was more of an opportunity in a game where we couldn't muster no offense to just see what our first rounder could do. Now, this is when you let players play. If he is going the wrong way and fucked up, we're going to get it on film and reteach this guy next week. But let's get him the touches so we can see if this motherfucker is that guy. And then maybe that motherfucker's the guy, and you give him 12 more carries, and maybe the motherfucker breaks a couple because it was only an 8-point football game at one point if they make the fucking field goal. Instead, he throws a fucking pick in the end zone because they refuse to run the football. So I'm trying to give you guys a macro scale of every possible football scenario that could have been happening.
Yeah.
But I'm also making sure I'm being honest and real, too. Let's not just give them a pass for going the wrong way or missing a pass protection.
Well, why do you keep saying that? Like, is there actual – are we saying he's going the wrong way all game? Like, has there been like some –
I saw 3 times, and I saw 3 pass protection busts. I saw 6 total bad plays. I saw it. I didn't grade them, right. But I saw those things happen. And that's a bad thing. If you're a head coach and you're an OC and I see that, and you're my first round guy, and I don't, and then I got to worry about who's their backup, White or who's their backup?
It don't matter. Let's keep going.
White, isn't it?
I think Zaire or something like that. White. I don't know.
Zaire. Okay, yeah. So Zaire, who's a pretty serviceable back.
Strong cat.
So I gotta give him and more. Then today you're questioning why Ashton Jensen ain't in the game, first rounder. See what I'm saying? So I'm trying to give you guys a macro thing because you're never gonna win. See, the head coach is Pete Carroll's never gonna win because you guys have never sat in this seat, so you guys don't have a clue. You're never gonna win. So on Monday you'd be instead of this, you'd be questioning why Jensen's not in the game. But now we're questioning why he didn't get enough carries. But if he didn't get pulled and I put Zaire White in, you'd be questioning why he's not in the game. It's just we're never going to win. It is what it is. Teach the motherfucker to go the right way if that's what your excuse is. Teach him the pass protection because I know he likes contact, Smitty. We know that he's hard to tackle. We know he's all that. I think he's going to be the face of the league personally. I've been saying it. Him and Bijan Robinson are going to be the future. Those two backs are going to stand out in this league in the next 4 or 5 years.
We'll never see it with the fucking Raiders jersey on.
But well, then let's just throw him out there. And tell him don't go to practice all week, Smitty, and just fucking go toss right.
Mofo don't want to give his player a chance. I don't
just
get
give
it.
Toss right, toss left. Let's just do Pop Warner then. Fuck it.
Same thing, Colorado. Like Deion, like we gotta run the fucking ball, homie. Like, we gotta run it. It's the same shit.
Now you want to run it.
Run the fucking ball. Like keep it consistent. Like I'm consistent. Run the ball, homie. You know what I mean? When we talking Deion, y'all be you right, man. They gotta run the ball. But then we go over here with Pete Carroll, your friend, Bailey's favorite head coach of all time, and he idolizes. Now we're like, no, they don't have to run the ball. You motherfuckers is biased, so I'm gonna keep it consistent. I call shit out. Hand this motherfucker the ball. You don't have that guy at quarterback. It is with it. Geno's cool. He's middle of the pack. I like Geno. He's limited. He's middle of the pack. Hand the motherfucker off the ball. That's what you need, homie. But that's my take.
The hypocrisy
end of the show was great, man.
The hypocrisy of the term consistent that you use on this show.
What's your favorite part of the show, JB?
It's almost diabolical. Is that the word?
What's your favorite part of the show, JB?
It almost makes me throw up in my mouth.
What's your favorite? That's what I want. What was your favorite part of the show today?
Plays last year over Shedeur Sanders throwing the football.
So you had Shedeur.
Colorado
you had a quarterback who can do that, who was winning you games. You don't have that now.
You had better running backs last year.
Run the ball.
You had better running backs in Colorado the last 2 years than you do now.
Better O-line this year and a worse quarterback, so you have to run the ball.
I don't agree with better O-line. I think they're shit.
Well, I agree. So
you agree with me? Good. And it's on that then.
Well, this has been a great show. I appreciate everybody for joining us, man. Great discussion.
Not done yet. I'm writing up a contract for you as we speak.
You need to get that shit done soon, homie.
I've been drawing it up today.
Year 4.
Let me be clear. I'm going to tell everybody right now what it says at the end.
Tell them.
It says your time slot daily is from 6 a.m. to 9:15.
Fuck no. I'm not agreeing to that.
Yeah, 15 minutes gives you.
Fuck that. It's going to be 6 to 9. That's the show. We don't have to keep extending the show longer.
No. It doesn't mean we're going into 9:15.
I said it's 2 hours.
9:15. We may have a guest on 9:15. We have a covers me when I had to pay taxes.
Okay, well, cover it this way then. How about this? If we're gonna do it that way, let's do it. Let's do it like this too. Let's put 6 also to 8:45 too. Let's do it both ways.
Well, that's not more.
That protects me.
The show ends at 9. The show ends at 9 though.
In the event that we end early because you got to go to Whitlock on Friday and I got somewhere to be, that protects me now.
Nah, you have to end the show. You're the co-host. That's all. I also have a duties list in there of duties you have to do. And also you have to show up twice a month. Like Palooza or other things.
What the hell you got to do?
Like Pump Brothers, like different shit. Huh? I gotta come up with all the different brands.
Well, that's the case. Percentages are about to sway another direction. I do all that actually. Matter of fact, I will do all that.
So you want 70%?
I'll do all that happily. Let's make sure we.
I mean, fairness.
Ladder with the percentage.
In fairness, in summation, like you damn near like you don't have a job. So you're fired.
I got jobs.
You got fired. So basically, in summation, you have time to do everything, really.
No,
so you should say to the crowd, I ain't got time. I don't have a job. I can do everything. I should be doing more work to get the show to the next level, but I'm just doing the bare minimum still.
I got hella work. That's the crazy thing. Like I'm so blessed. Thank God that as soon as that happened, I was immediately getting calls like, hey, man, I know that happened. That sucks. But I got stuff for you if you boom, boom. And that's what happened. So when I get done with this, I got a meeting at 10 and then 11 with the Players Company right here on my helmet, on my hat here. But
they're asking questions, Darnell. Right now, Darnell Smith accumulated 12 points. To my records, I have it in the back here. I have the spreadsheet, the master spreadsheets here at my house. So
who decides your points?
Huh?
Like who decides when you lose points when you leave the Whitlock 2 weeks in a row early?
Man, make sure you guys head on over to Underdog and make sure you use our promo code Coach JB because tonight is the night. I told you guys. I'll recap it real quick. Shane over the number on rushing yards, 54.5. Tyreek Hill over the number, 67.5 receiving yards and a touchdown. Over the number, Keon Coleman, 43.5 yards receiving. And over the number passing for Josh Allen at 238.5 plus a touchdown. So make sure you tap those in on Underdog right now. We'll be having graphics for that.
Hey, Joe, I'm going to say under, my guy, under.
What?
Total score, take the under.
Hey, real quick before we leave.
Emilio, shut up, Emilio.
Bailey, can you put that in, that video real quick?
Speak for yourself, Emilio. Don't speak for your dad.
What happened?
No, I'm talking to Emilio.
Tyreek's going to go off tonight for some reason because I think he had a baby mama in New York.
What do they got to do with anything? Why you?
What?
So you think like anytime he fucked the night before, he balls out?
Night before?
The day of? Like he balls out?
Yeah, they played at night. You think that motherfucker is going to meetings early and shit?
I mean, I don't know NFL schedule. They ain't got no mandatory shit like early in the day.
They might, but I got a question for the crowd in the chat real quick. Let me see this video.
Special team meeting, stuff like that. Oh, whoa. This is impressive. She's doing her own procedure. What is it called? An endoscopy. This is pretty. She's deep in the throat. She ain't gagging or nothing. How's she all the way back there? All that saliva and spit she got back there. This is impressive, homie. Break this down, Jason. I've never seen a woman be able to do this by herself. But look at her. She dancing and having fun with it. She not reacting. She ain't scared. She ain't choking. She's deep in the back of her throat right now in this video. This is impressive. Shout out to her. They pay her some more money. Whatever she getting paid, give her a raise. The fact this is the equivalent of like a barber cutting his own hair, getting the back clean, tapered, lining himself up. This is pretty impressive, homie.
I got it.
What?
Got it. All right. Hey, man, it's been a great show.
That's why it's called the Gok Gok. It's Gok.
Smitty, I got it.
I wish we had the newer one. We can't never find the newer one.
I got it though.
What?
Her at.